Lost lambs, hold hands, find a man, not a man, understand he's the daddy son of Sam, man, hey, they found the Lord of Pain. Dark words overheard, nipple twist, rug burn, demon bird, doom heard, me and Stevie Gutenberg, liar, in the lake of fire. Satan, can you hear us? We are on our way. I'd just like to give our praise today. That's the acolyte way.
Yes, 84. The point,
I was going to say that. The point is you can catch up with the rest on YouTube.
I don't know if we're actually making... We may not be making any noise.
No, look, desktop audio.
But then why is it not showing on here? Can you hear us, first of all? Yes, you can. Yes, 84. The point... You're annoying. The point of only showing a bit of it is so you go... First of all, it's not the show. Secondly, you can go to YouTube and watch it. Thirdly, maybe become a tier 3 and join us in next month's meeting.
Fourthly, you're welcome.
Fifthly, yes. I've seen that bit 3 or 4 times. You haven't.
Watch the rest.
You haven't. You've seen it 3 maximum. In fact, I don't think you've seen that bit. Go and watch the rest of it. It's on YouTube. What is going on with hello? Because
Pete says it's too loud. If anything,
Pete can. Pete, okay, I'm going to turn mine down a bit. You say something.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, so I'm turning mine
down a bit.
Did you
put James Bond in today?
Yes, I did. James Bond is there somewhere. I have got my microphone at a lower volume than Catherine's, and does that sound okay? But then why is it not showing up on here on the monitor? These cats. What do you want?
You know what they want. Biscuits.
Here's the thing. We have actually set up... oh, it's dark there. Hang on. Oh. Hello?
Is it plugged in?
Is it plugged in?
Is it, though?
Well, is it? Hang on. I've set up a cat... Oh, now you can't... You can hear us. Okay. Video capture device. I've set up a cat cam, but it's really dependent. Can we call it cat cam? On the cats being there, and they're not because I've just. You might. Oh no, you won't. You'll see. Oh,
that's that. You absolute melon.
It's that. Hey, cat cam, baby. Cat cam, baby, cat.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, this is brilliant. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to transform this. Oh, this is actually great. I should have thought of this more than 3 minutes before the show started. Fit to screen. No, why is that? That's a weird, hang on. This is going to be, no, I don't want to add anything else. Go away. Properties. What should this be? 1920 by 1080? Yeah, sure, why not? But why is it a square? Transform.
There's another one. She's coming.
Why is it?
Here we go.
Hey, that's Patty. That's cat cam. Why is it a square and not
cam?
Why is it a square and not a rectangle?
They're my shoes.
Why is that square and not a rectangle? Okay, but what we can do is we copy, we go here, do a little paste. Hang on, second camera. Cat cam. I want to copy the cat cam. Copy. Look at, you can see Pat's. This is actually excellent. This is one of the suggestions.
She likes sitting on my coat.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have cat cam. Cat cam's just going to be there, and nothing important is happening on the screen. All right, that's not. All right, cat cam is there. Now, if you see anything happening in the cat cam, you shout, and I click on that. Cat cam isn't in widescreen. It should be in widescreen. What is widescreen? Is it? Oh, I know why. Custom. I'll fix it. Cat cam's going to be in widescreen. Oh, there she is. La, 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 la.
Outraged.
The killer was seen leaving the crime.
She spotted the CCTV.
Look, she's suspicious. So transform. Fit to screen. There we go. There we go. We're in. Main shot. Oh, there we go again. Nothing much. So we're going to have cat cam is going to be operating, and if we see anything, we'll cut live. Okay. At the moment, this is great. This is it. Let's get those. We are about. Danny, can you tell us how many we are away from 10,000 follows? It was like 8 when I looked earlier on. So I don't know if Danny's here actually because he has a life. But that's cat cam. We're very close. This has got to get us over 10,000 follows. Do you have written consent from the cats? I'm their parent. So, Danny, can you tell me how many we are away from 10,000 follows, please, my friend? We've got 10,000! Let me celebrate. Hang on. Oh, no, I appear to have deleted the fireworks, so we'll just go straight to cat cam.
What do you think, Pat? 10,000. Exciting, isn't it? Turn that light off.
Okie dokie. So we're going to keep that. That's brilliant. Thank you. Next target, 100,000. 100,000. Oh, Danny says no, we've got 9,993.
Oh.
We haven't got 10,000.
Oh, I retract my bell.
Well, Matty is an assassin in wolf's clothing. Thanks, everyone, for being so cool yesterday and understanding. We will put yesterday's show out as a podcast. And it will go up on YouTube. I think, personally, without any hint of irony, I think it was the best show that I've ever done. I think it's the best show that I've ever been involved in.
Yeah.
I was going to say we, but I don't know if you would include it. I think it's the best show we've ever done.
I did do a show in an empty Vicarage Road once, having been assured that I wouldn't have to talk about football because they'd get me loads and loads of guests. I don't know anything about football. I just sat there on my own, not knowing anything about football, for 3 hours with no music.
Amy, you don't need to delete that message. What happened was... you did what?
Yeah.
I had a rubbish day. I talked about the rubbish day. It was really stressful. Then I got an email just before the show saying, "Oh, you owe us £5,500." Oh my God. Catherine hadn't had a great day. And then just as we're talking about it, someone posted in the chat that someone I know a little bit. I didn't know him very well. I haven't met him for years.
No, but you've been concerned about him.
Been concerned and been talking about him that day after having not spoken or thought about him for a few months. Had died yesterday, and it just all hit me, and it was all too much. I got very, very upset, and we stopped the show. Richard Herring is on Twitch interviewing Michael Fenton Stevens. Who's Michael Fenton Stevens? I know the name. No, Andrea, thank you. Thank you. So, we stopped the show.
Oh, that fella.
Someone was telling me that we should get him on the show, and I didn't get around to it. So we stopped the show. Thank you, everyone, for understanding. It's had more views, that show, than any other.
Ghoulish.
And we'll put it out as a podcast, because that, for me, is what it's all about. Honesty.
Emotion.
Willingness to show vulnerability.
Mm-hmm. And me barely speaking.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So,
yeah, so it was a show. It was a show for 17 minutes yesterday, and we apologise for that, but...
Some podcast. Apologies to the advertisers.
We'll give them an extra day.
No, we won't. Screw those guys. Is it true you launched the careers of Ricky Gervais and Sacha Baron Cohen, says Hunter S. Thompson? Yes, it is true.
It's also true that this is a man who is, for the first time, a veteran of an hour and a half with Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey, Dirty Dancing. Seen it for the first time.
And we saw it in the cinema. Because I went to the pictures the other day and I noticed that they are... Oh, let's just take this call, shall we? Because we got a lot to talk about. Let me give them a call back. Busy show tonight, in as much as I think we have quite a lot to talk about.
Oh, my light's not on. That's why I look so aged.
No, that's not the only reason.
Rude. That's made absolutely no difference.
Oh.
Yo.
Hello?
Oh. Indonesia.
Can't hear you very well. Are you underwater? Okay. I'd never seen Dirty Dancing. Not the kind of. It came out in '87. We thought it was the 30th anniversary because it said 30th anniversary edition.
I think it was the 30th anniversary edition.
Just a DVD they had.
Yeah, I've got that DVD.
And so we went to the cinema, and it was because we're both feeling a bit miserable, and we thought let's go and do something. I'm encouraging you to join me in just slightly loosening our grips on the COVID lockdown fears that we both have. And I think maybe I'm a step ahead of you, maybe one or two.
You've had to go out to do things, and I haven't. I've managed to build myself a little fortress in my house. I come to work, I go home, but I've done very little, partly because my mum is shielding, and I didn't want to be in a position where I had to worry that I might pass something on to my mum. So I've been basically secondary shielding. And
I've had to go out to collect the kids.
Yeah.
And stuff. So we went to the cinema. Do you feel a little bit?
I feel a lot better. Do you know what I've realised? And the other thing is that for the last however many months it's been, I've been in the house not on my own. You know, I've always been with my kids or
got it. Oh, no, I didn't.
Well done. The only time I've been on my own or done something I haven't done anything for myself.
Yeah.
For about 4 months, nothing.
Yeah.
Apart from being asleep.
Possibly even longer than 4 months.
And I spoiled that by being unconscious. So very little, like, is it selfish? No, very little sort of stuff just for fun, just for me.
Yeah.
I've been sort of concentrating for the last 4 months on making this as unweird as possible for my kids. Meanwhile, it's been very weird for me.
So I said, listen, do you fancy a bit Dirty Dancing before the show? And she said no. I said, well, how about if we go and see the movie of the same name? She said, that I'm up for. And we went and we had hot dogs. And
it was lukewarm and it wasn't,
great.
proper meat,
and
but it was so good.
Finished before the film started.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I've seen blokes in hot dog competitions eat slower.
I'm going to be on it.
That fly, seriously.
Did I get it?
No, it's there. No.
I need chopsticks. I loved it. I thought it was great. Had I seen it in 1987 as a 14-year-old, actually, do you know what? I might have secretly enjoyed it. I absolutely I had goosebumps. The last sort of 5-10 minutes when he walks back into the...
After leaving.
Yeah, and he comes back in and he strides in, all, looking beautiful, short, high-heeled. And it was great. I applauded. Me and one other... There was about 2, 4, 6... there was a mum with her kids there. 20 people there, which actually is quite a lot. And all I knew... Well, here's what I've learnt today, right? Kevin Bacon is not in Footloose. Kevin Bacon is in Footloose. Kevin Bacon is in Footloose. Footloose is not the same as Dirty Dancing.
Is that what you were expecting?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I also learnt why she was carrying watermelons. Mm-hmm. I also learnt that in America, watermelons look like cucumbers.
They are long, aren't they?
And it was... There was me and another, I guess a woman, applauded after Nobody Puts Baby in a Corner. Yes, man! Come on! It was great. My only flaw with it is it starts off with a voiceover narrator. That's me, back in 1963. The summer when we went for the last time.
I never thought I'd find anyone as great as my dad.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to change the world.
Right.
It was unnecessary, wasn't it?
Well, it should then end with a narration.
Or there should be a bit in the middle. There was no more, was there?
There was no more narration.
In a
Didn't
monologue.
make any sense. It felt to me the kind of thing that where it tested badly in front of an audience. And they said, we need to find out who the hell these pieces of trash are. Yeah, I want a narration. I want a narration for the nation. Not done by a nation. Done by a Caucasian.
Also, I was slightly troubled, right? When I first watched it, Baby was way older than me, right? Way older. She was a grown-up. And, Patrick Swayze was Patrick Swayze. And he was a grown-up. And then you watch it and you think, right, well, she's just about to go to college, right? So she must be, what, 17?
Do you want any of these mini rolls?
No.
Well, I'm going to have 4 then.
No, I'm still full of hot dog. So, yeah, so she's 17. How old is he supposed to be?
40?
He looked about 40.
She looked 14.
Also, I remember thinking he was such a dreamboat, right? But then, in my late 20s...
Don't say it, because then they won't be able to unsee it. That's not fair to do that to them.
All right,
I won't say
it. I won't say it, but you won't be able to unsee it once you've seen it. And let's just say...
Bobby Davro.
No, not Bobby Davro.
Oh, Freddie Starr,
Freddie
the
Starr.
Hitler man.
I think he looks a bit like Freddie Starr, and then I couldn't unsee Freddie Starr. Also, there was a hilarious bit where she goes up to his room,
So good.
which is so sparse, isn't it, in his room? But
Yeah.
there's a lot of dance space, which he obviously needs, and some nice rugs. And he goes across the floor. He's got no shirt on, but he's still got his boots on. And he clips, like, he clip clops across the room, doesn't he?
Oh, something. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. We have some action. We have some action on the cat cam.
Yeah.
This will be illuminated better tomorrow. This was just an afterthought. There is Patty on the cat cam. Thank you. Someone called that out. Basically, Ben called that out. That's Patty on the cat cam. If her brother comes in, we're going to have some...
There'll be a fight. There's my shoes for the shoe perverts.
She's gone. Okay. Can you hear us on here? Yes, you can. Yeah.
So there was that. I was a bit concerned by the age difference, because she goes along to this party and they're all doing this kind of raunchy dance, which, by the way, doesn't look so raunchy, does it, when you're 43? But when I was 14, I was like, oh my God, what are they
There's a
doing?
lot of grinding, a lot of wet knees.
Well, and then... and then...
It's all to pay for an abortion.
Yeah.
Hello, darling. Up you come.
And baby gets her dad to inadvertently pay for something that's illegal. She tells him it's legal. It's not illegal.
Come here, darling.
Lies to his face. He gets very upset about it.
Come here, pudding pie.
Oh, it's just...
Come here, darling. It was great. I flipping loved it. And it was just it's what
we
80s,
lost ourselves for an hour and a half, didn't we?
completely. It's what 80s blockbusters should be all about. Stupid escapism and and the dancing was great.
Also, the flicking between 1950s stroke 60s music and very 80s soundtrack. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Well, Pats has now screwed everything up by sitting on my lap.
Because she's a cat, you see, and they do not play the game.
So what I need to do... This is ridiculous. Third camera. Hang on, now we know you can't hear us. So we're going to copy new mixer. We're going to... Here, I want to copy new mixer, copy, and we go. Okay, I don't know why it won't let me do that, but this is
Crotch cam.
It's not crotch cam.
Yes, it is.
It's really unhelpful of you, and actually sexy of you. I don't know why it won't let me put the new mix. It won't let me put the audio there. So I'm going to new mixer. I'm copy, paste. There we go. Now you can hear us. There you go. Cat cams. Those eyes don't look right. That can't be the right ratio. That's the right ratio. That's what a cat looks like. She's falling asleep. Shh, shh, shh. She's seen the flight.
Yep.
This is what it's all about. This is what it is all about. So I really enjoyed it. Next week they're showing the Karate Kid. Oh, I said it was like the Karate Kid, but with dancing. A lot of the 80s films. I'm going to play some adverts. If you
also, I think Mr. Miyagi's teaching methods were slightly less hands-on.
But a lot of 80s films are someone is crap at something and gets humiliated, has 2-day training montage, then gets good enough, becomes world class.
Yeah, brilliant.
Keep the cat up there long enough for it to become part of the thumbnail. Viewers will pile in. I'm totally up for that. How long do we need? Oh, that's the wrong cat cam. Sorry. She's asleep.
Patty.
Oh, she's asleep. Shut up. She's asleep.
Patty. Time to shine.
Cobra Kai is on Netflix now. See these figures go up. Are they going up?
Yeah, massively.
You being sarcastic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, they've just gone up.
It went up like 50. We're keeping the camera on the cat. This is totally cynical. Let's see if we can get up to 1,000. Totally cynical. Cat cam.
Wake her up.
She's not even a year old. She's a year in December. Please don't do that.
Wake her up. She needs to.
I'll
Come
wake
on.
you up in a minute.
Dance for mummy.
Don't, because if you're cruel to animals on here, people complain.
I'm not being cruel. I'm just making her earn her biscuits.
Hello, caller.
Oh, hi there, Ian. I just wanted to give you both a call just to say I'm a massive fan of you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think Katherine Boyle is incredible. My family are partly from Ireland, and I think I share an affinity with Cass. Just casual and fun view on life, and I think you're an absolute genius. Just wanted to give you a call and let you know.
What's your name, delightful young man?
My name is Daniel.
Daniel? Sorry, I'm very chill because I've got a sleeping cat on me.
No problem at all.
How long have you been watching, listening? What's our relationship? Educate me.
So probably about 4 years now, mainly on the radio and then on the podcast, and then
First time caller?
Brought each other to Twitch. First time caller. Ding 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 ding.
Oh. Hasn't gone well,
And yeah, just really wanted to sort of show my appreciation. I think you've got to do these things sometimes if people have a good positive effect on you. So there we are.
Nice one, man. How are you doing at the moment with all the insanity that is 2020?
Yeah, all good. I think the first couple of months of it all was a little bit rough, but we've sort of come through the worst of it, I hope.
Yeah.
And so sort of, positive, to be honest.
One.
Positive.
Brilliant. Hey, listen, thank you very much. Was there anything else you wanted to contribute, or is...
To be honest, that was it. Just to sort of share some love and just sort of, just share the love with you and just say, I feel it and I think you guys are great.
Thank you, mate. Have a lovely evening. Really appreciate
it.
You
too.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I was flinching ready for the sucker punch.
No, nice guy. Nice guy.
I mean, I'm not really Irish, but okay.
Going to eat 4 mini rolls on the stream, so that's my third.
My great-grandparents were Irish. I'm what's known as a throwback.
You want a mini roll?
No, cats don't eat chocolate.
Do you want a mini roll? Do you want it?
No.
Eat it.
I don't like it.
Okay,
it's poison.
Is that nice? Is that juicy?
It's not actually.
It's going down now. Is that because that's because of the cruelty that you just did? Wafting that in her face and then whipping it away.
So this is a phone-in show.
This is a phone-in show unlike any other in that no one phones in. They do phone in. But what we don't do is get on knobhead after knobhead in an attempt to stir you up to ring.
I texted James Whale.
What, tonight?
No. When it came out that he was very poorly.
Yeah.
James, I thought James and I were friends. And he didn't he didn't get in touch when I got the boot, or didn't get my contract renewed, which is a bit sniffy, I think. I got in touch with him when he got in trouble for being seen to, laugh at the same time that someone had said they had been raped. Was he laughing at that? I don't know. But I called him up.
He says he was surprised by her terminology, but it looked bad.
Yeah, it looked awful. And I also texted him when he was struggling during lockdown with it all. He missed his wife and all of that. And I thought we were friends. We did have a row a little while ago, but we made up. He was really rude about the show on air, and I called him out for it. And on air. But so when I found out he was poorly, I texted him saying, I'm really sorry to hear what's going on, man. If I'm honest, I'm a little bit disappointed you didn't get in touch with me after I lost my job, but that's the way it was. But if I can do anything to help, let me know. And maybe I didn't need to put in the qualification. Maybe I didn't, but I was feeling it. It was true.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he's obviously dealing with his own stuff.
Yeah. And I'm disappointed. So he didn't get back in touch, and now tonight he's got a bunch of arseholes on his show.
Which is kind of what we feared was going to happen.
Yeah.
It's kind of the reason why I didn't stay there. And I said sort of as much in my resignation. That the radio station we thought we were building, it turns out we weren't really.
Oh. Tina Charles was on there tonight.
Oh.
You know that is, don't you?
Is that I love to dance. I love to love.
I love to love.
My baby just loves to dance. Loves to dance. I've got a theory about that.
Gay.
Yeah.
That's your theory, isn't it?
Yeah. If you go out dancing and you're saying, come on, let's go, and he's saying, I just got to have one more, he's not interested.
So they might as well just do the show in the Munich Hofbrauhaus and have Martin.
Well, here's the thing. It kind of all coincided with Farage got the boot from LBC, and I just knew it. I just knew he'd end up having more involvement there, and I was thinking, I can't be phone bashing for that.
So, I went on Twitter today and asked for work. No shame in that.
No
shame in that. 0 responses.
But it's a weird time for everyone at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
And our industry's gone through the floor.
Yeah, there's still, you still get sick cover and holiday cover, but nothing. I've had a really practical morning. I woke up at 8:59. I don't really remember what happened after the show last night. You helped me get upstairs to bed.
I made you a cup of decaf coffee. I had a cup of tea with you. Put you to bed. Put Alan Bezic on.
Yeah.
Alan Bezic was a little bit
near
the knuckle for me last night.
He was a bit off. It was a full moon last night.
Well.
And boy, oh boy, didn't it show. So Kath put me to bed. I don't really remember. I was so upset and so out of it. My brain just kind of switched off after the day yesterday. So I went to bed, and I remember you kind of sort of saying goodnight, and I kept saying, can you make sure the candle is blown out? Please check the candle. I was worried about that candle. Oh, hang on. Do you want to take this one?
Hello, who's that? You're on the Late Night Alternative.
Hello, this is Don Antonio.
Oh, hello, Don Antonio.
Hello. I wanted to talk to you. I was just listening to you talking about radio a little bit.
Yes.
And I don't know if you know, Ian, but over the weekend, one of your local radio stations has gone.
Is it the Mix station where our friend? Did you know Nia?
Nia Visser.
She worked at Three Counties for a while, but she before that she was like a fan of my show on Absolute, and her and her mum came in one night. Sometimes people phone up and you sort of just think, oh, I think there's something there. I said, well, come into the show one night. And so it was really nice to see her progression to Three Counties. And she was doing, I think, the breakfast show at this local station. And I got really excited once because in the shopping centre in Aylesbury, in the lift, there was a poster for Nia.
Oh, good.
And her breakfast show. And I took a picture of it. I hadn't spoken to her for years, but I still had her email. And I took a picture of it, me with the thing, and emailed it to her. And she wrote a really nice email saying, thank you so much for you know, when I was just a listener, inviting me in, and it gave me the confidence and blah 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 blah. And yeah, it's been it's been taken over by is it Greatest Hits?
Greatest Hits, Bauer Media.
Yeah, who turned me down for a job when I approached them last month. They said, "Nah, no thanks." Yeah, and I saw all the petitions to save it, but a petition, unfortunately, is not going to stop a big, multi-million pound company, you know, to saving money by getting rid of all the regional. I'm guessing they've got rid of all the regional stations, and it's centralised, possibly.
Yeah, there's a bit of local travel and weather, but
it doesn't cost anything.
And they'll have to do that for the licence.
Yeah, it'll all come from London. And or possibly Manchester, you know, to something like that, and it will have no connection with the thing. And yeah, it's really sad. It sucks, and I don't know. There must be a few kind of like local radio stations that aren't BBC floating around.
Got Wickham Sound, but that's not great in my opinion.
That's a community station, isn't it?
Yes,
which is slightly different. Yeah, not knocking a community station at all, but it's staffed primarily, I would imagine, by volunteers, and it's, you know, it's all done by enthusiasts. Again, not knocking enthusiasts. You need enthusiasts. Whereas, what was it called? Mix 96. Is that what it was?
Yes, it.
Would be, you know, it will be professionals and people doing it for a living, and they would have a little bit of money behind them, and they will be able to advertise in the lifts in Aylesbury Shopping Centre and stuff like that. And it's
they did a lot in the local area in terms of charity.
Yeah,
they did regular fundraisers. You know, they had one called Ton of Bins or something like that, where they collect tins for the food banks and stuff, and it was just amazing the work that they did.
Well, gone.
And, yeah, it's all gone. And I really relied on them for the local travel, because they had a, you know, jam line where people could call up and say where issues were. And
we used to, when I worked at LBC years ago, there was a guy that phoned up. I wish I'd kept the tapes. It was the funniest thing. Very rarely did he phone up to come on air. I think once I heard him on air, but he would phone up the travel line, and I think there was a weather line.
Right.
And leave a message. It was
weather line. What? So you look out the window?
Maybe it was just travel. Just travel. And
you joke that's what BBC Local did a couple of years ago, isn't it? The weather watchers.
What was they got rid of the weather centre?
Yeah, the Meteorological Society, wasn't it?
And he would phone up, and everyone nicknamed him Mr. Angry. I just want to say that this crap that you've got going on, and it was hilarious. And me and my wife met at LBC, and we bonded over that, because she would invite me into the newsroom to go, there's a new Mr. Angry, do you want to come and hear it? He's gone. And it was just this rage, this fury.
People get their knickers in a twist about traffic if you've not
really
caught it.
Do.
And here's the thing, when I worked at Q103, Greater Peterborough's Better Music Mix, sometimes we wouldn't get the travel through in time, and I used to make it up.
Oi. We lost you. You're back.
Yeah, I thought I got cut off.
No, I didn't cut you off. I thought you hung up on me.
No, I probably got bad phone reception.
Yes. Anyway, Kath was saying that she would often make up the travel.
Sometimes make it up. If it wasn't in on time, I would have a look out the window and I would think about the usual places that we would mention. So it would be like travel along Borges Boulevard, pretty much what you'd expect this time of night.
Wow.
And we would say, you know, sheer weight of traffic, that kind of patter. And it would be absolute bullshine, and I'd be guessing. But no one cared.
Yeah.
No one cared.
Dan Antonio cares, though.
Well, I'm glad you do.
Yeah.
I wanted to share one funny thing I heard about it, though, was that somebody posted on Facebook. So I don't know if you heard the last couple of days, but 3 counties have done a couple of features on Mix 96 going and stuff like that, which is quite nice, because they're semi-rival, sort of.
Well, didn't the BBC have to help out community radio stations as part of their agreement a while back? I think there was a thing, wasn't there?
They had to help local newspapers.
Yeah. But the local newspapers have gone, haven't they?
Yeah.
But somebody posted on Facebook that somebody from 3 counties said they were going to be popping around at some point to do a piece about on a listener that lost like a lifeline and stuff. And apparently they posted that somebody just turned up at the door. They were already recording, and they just said, we heard you were a big fan of Mix 96 and it's gone now. And here's a DAB digital radio. What do you think of that? And I was wondering if you could guess who that might have been.
Sounds like a Dealey job,
Was it
doesn't
Justin Dealey?
Yeah. Yeah.
Those who don't know, Justin worked with us, and I just think he's a broadcasting machine. He's a very cheeky boy, but he's a legend.
His methods are unorthodox, but
Yeah.
he gets results.
Yeah.
Like an 80s cop.
Hey, listen, man, it's nice to talk to you. Thanks for calling.
You too. I'm losing you a bit, though, to be fair.
Oh, you'll never lose us. You'll never lose us. What a lovely chilled out show tonight.
Yeah.
This is what we wanted. Got cat cams, double cat cams.
But only one cat, so...
George will be asleep on that towel in the kitchen. So no, I didn't get any offers of work from posting on Twitter. I got a few snarky people. I said someone saying, "Oh God!" So I posted.
Why don't you get a proper job? I saw.
I said, "Why don't you get a proper job?" But I posted, "Look, in 2017, I won Best Speech Broadcaster of the Year. This year, I won Best Radio Moment. A few weeks later, I was sacked. No, I don't know why either.
I do.
If there are any radio stations out there, I would love to do some cover shifts for you. I will do my style. I'll do your style. I'll say nothing. I'll make a nice cup of tea and I smell nice.
Well,
lie.
I mean, stretching.
And I said, it's because we're doing Twitch and Twitch is great and I'm making some money, but it's not enough and I'm having to dip into my savings. And someone went, "Oh dear, let's give this man a round of applause. Having to dip into his savings. God, at least you've got savings."
Oh,
And
right.
I went, okay. I do have a little bit of savings. Obviously, I'm not saying exactly what the situation is. Then this guy...
Do you think they'd be all right if you were signing on or something? Would they be okay with that?
And then this guy, Dr. Dev Matra, who has been on the fence for 3 or 4 years. 3 or 4 years he's been on the banning fence. Today he toppled.
Oh, really? What happened?
In reference to my savings, do you mind me asking what they are? I'm interested. And I said, yeah, I do mind you asking what they are. And he went, "Oh, okay, just because my next question was going to be, is it true that some presenters on LBC earn £2,500 a show?"
Don't know. Don't work on LBC.
I don't know, but and he's done a few things like that where it's just pushed it. He's a lecturer at a university.
Is he, though?
Yeah, he is, because I've googled him, of course.
Well, some of his things are rather, I don't know, a bit. He's been on my radar, put it that way.
It's something strange. So I blocked him. He's gone now. He's gone.
Okay.
Should have done it a long time ago. In answer to
So, what? Why would you ask that?
In answer to the question, no, didn't get any response. But it's good for people to know. I don't expect to get a response. I just had such a worry yesterday that today I thought, right, I've got to do some practical things so I can feel like I'm taking back control.
That's it. It's because we all feel like we're in free fall at the moment. And so you were grasping at a rung.
So I woke up at 8:59, which was great because there was a 9 a.m. meeting I made, AA meeting online. Then I did that, and I shared in there. These meetings are great because you can just go in and go, "Oh, I feel really awful." And I explained the day, and I said I was full of fear. And one of the things we encouraged to do in meetings is to pray to a higher power, not Jesus Christ, and hand it over. And I said, I just don't know what the bloody point of praying is. Well, that's not going to solve anything. And then you say it out loud, and you realise, yeah, but it kind of calms you down a bit, and So after the meeting, I did that. I then got in touch with my mortgage advisor because my mortgage goes up in December. Mm-hmm. By coincidence, half an hour after I got in touch with him saying, should we be talking about this now? A letter from the Building Society came through saying, your mortgage goes up in December. So I phoned them up and got all the facts and figures that I needed. And then I phoned up some estate agents to come and value the house. Really don't want to sell this house. I love this house so much. I love this house so much. I love this house so much. But I just thought, if I know what it's worth, then I have that number in my back pocket, certainly until March, when this is grown up, isn't it? When the stamp duty holiday ends. So now, if you buy a house, anything up to £500,000, no stamp duty, anything over that, say for example you sold a house for £600,000, you only pay stamp duty on the money over the £500,000, which is huge. I remember the first time I bought a flat, and then it was like stamp duty of, I don't know, 12 grand or something.
Yeah.
It was like, what? And also the housing market is going through the roof at the moment.
Is it?
The estate agent said that, they quite often do, but the mortgage guy said, yeah, he said, my prediction that it will come crashing down hasn't happened yet. I suspect it will happen in the new year. And it seems to be that for the few months during proper quarantine, kind of like a build-up of people that wanted to move, and then they were released, you know, it's like you can. The stamp duty thing is huge. It's huge. So I don't want to sell this house, but someone's going to come and value it tomorrow. Someone's going to come and value it on Friday. And then you can see, Catherine, I have I had 2 tabs open of Rightmove, just looking at moving, because I have no emotional attachment to this area. I picked it because
You wanted to be in the middle of nowhere.
yeah, I picked it. So I could quite happily move a little bit further away. So I was looking at places a little bit further away, a little bit cheaper. Really don't want to move.
No.
But it felt like I'm arming myself in case I have to move, in case the money really does dry up.
Pyjama Speed, you're right. She says that there's no harm in seeing where the land lies.
You only pay stamp duty on a purchase. Yeah, and your point is...
If he sold this house, he would have to...
I'd have to buy one. Look at this, 850 people watching 2 adults talk about stamp duty. Maybe we were wrong all along.
More maths required. That's what people want.
Iain will move every 8 months so that we now have new places to hide the bonds. We haven't found James Bond yet. Hello, caller. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello, that's you. Who's this?
Hello. I am Tatty Scone in the chat. Hello.
Who? Hang on. Who? Catty.
Tatty Scone. Here.
Patty.
Tatty.
Oh!
Tatty.
Don't say tarty.
Tatty.
Tatty, like a potato scone.
Oh.
Okay. It does sound like you're saying Patty, though.
It's my accent.
No, it's not. It's
It's
Catherine's
his
fault.
ears.
Pardon? That's my favourite thing.
Okay. I thought I would
Scone.
call because it's on topic.
Here we go. This is your financial phone-in on Twitch.
Yes. I just thought, why not?
Go on. What you got?
I'm moving as well, but from Scotland to like the bottom of England in the middle of a pandemic. And I'm just worried.
What are you worried about?
I don't know. I just seen the chat. I hear Devon and Cornwall are nice, so that's good. That's where I'm moving.
Is that what you're going to?
Yes.
Well, then you need to
So
speak
right to
to
the bottom.
Poseidon Safety.
Yeah, they'll tell you where the dodgy areas are.
Well, no, I don't think you know. Hang on a second, Tatty Scone. I don't think you know everything about Poseidon Safety. Catherine, tell Tatty a little bit about Poseidon Safety Management.
I'm sure you know that they're the largest suppliers of guard dogs in those 2 counties.
Devon and
But
Cornwall.
did you know they're also Cornwall's only authorised installer of Radar Vision, which is a kind of surveillance
security system. Yeah.
that doesn't require any power or internet. You can stick it in a field and keep everything safe without any of that stuff.
Tatty, and you're probably thinking, well, but the patrols, I mean, it's just random people that don't know the area. Let me put your mind at ease. It's not. All of the patrols are done by local people. And if you're thinking, well, how will I know who is a Poseidon Safety Management patrol? The patrol vehicles are marked and highly visible, and that's going to help as a deterrent to antisocial behaviour.
But if you've got any further worries about how you're going to safeguard your valuables, you can just give them a ring. They give you the human touch. Just have a chat with them.
That's Poseidon Safety Management.
Or Poseidon Safe on Twitter.
Hope that answers your question.
Yeah,
But-
I will hire a Rottweiler immediately.
do it. So what are you scared about? Are you scared about catching the virus?
No, it's my first big move. Like, I've always stayed in Glasgow, and
Right.
now this is like a proper move. And the
May I
virus is
ask-
making things a bit harder in terms of like, I'm going to be driving down and I'll probably be driving back up for Christmas, and where I was probably able to take a plane before, I won't want to do that because I've been reading on, am I allowed to say websites? Reddit. I've been reading on Reddit about how bad airlines are right
Sorry,
now.
just to interrupt. No, you're not allowed to say Reddit on Twitch. I'm
Did she
really
say
sorry.
Reddit?
She's not allowed to say
No,
Reddit.
Reddit's a banned word.
No.
Reddit.
Can I ask? No, it's irrelevant, that question. I was going to ask how old you are. Actually, it's irrelevant. And what is it for? Is it for love? Is it for work? What's the reason?
Work, like a really specific job.
Okay. Is it working?
Is it
for
safety
Poseidon?
management?
No,
She's setting up a rival. She's there to take us use
She's
out.
Neptune safety management.
I'm actually training some German shepherds to look after properties in Devon and Cornwall.
How do you know? Do you know anybody there?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Suddenly I can see why
Yeah.
that would be such a big deal. You know. Yeah. Devon and Cornwall are beautiful. They're a long way away, even from me. They're a long, long way away. It's going to be some old drive from Scotland to Devon. That's going to be a trek.
I know.
Do it over 2 days.
It's just a long way.
Get a B&B. Do it over 2 days. Book a room in a hotel. It's a
treat
long
yourself.
drive. Do it over 2 days.
I just felt like phoning in. I've been enjoying the show. And when I move to work, I probably won't be able to stay up late nights watching. So I was like,
Don't move. Don't move. It's a terrible idea.
Hang on a minute. You're telling me you're going to leave this behind? You can't see, but we've got a sleeping little cat on my lap. Tell Patty that you're not going to watch.
Don't wake her. It'll only upset her. Let her dream.
I'm so sorry.
Outrageous.
I'm a George fan.
We're all George fans. When's it happening? When are you doing it?
A couple of weeks.
I wish you the very best
I
of
got
luck.
a phone call yesterday.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Oh, okay,
so
so
you
it's
got the
new.
gig yesterday. That's great. Is it a job that you enjoy? Is it something you're really looking forward to, though?
Yeah, it's basically like a really super specific degree that I don't want to name because
No.
I'd probably, like, reveal myself. But not saying that it's like a massive profession, but anybody
thing,
working in the profession would know.
I'm gonna start talking now because you're one of those people that if me and Kath didn't say anything,
She'd end up telling.
you'd tell us in about 30 seconds exactly what it is. So I'm going to stop you from revealing anything you don't want to reveal.
The good news is, by the time you get to Devon and or Cornwall, people there will have been so starved of conversation, especially with someone with such a charming, exotic accent as yours. They'll be dying to meet you. So you'll have no trouble.
I wish you the best of luck. Oh, look, a little kick there. I wish you the very best of luck. It will be... That's some adventure, though. That's some adventure.
Thank you. I've been enjoying the show.
Thank you so
Been really
much.
good.
And I tell you what, when you stop watching, we're just going to stop
Pack
doing
up.
it.
There's no point, is there?
We'll do the show black armbands and funeral music playing in the background. Best of luck. If you get a chance, let us know how it goes.
Okay, thank you.
See you later on. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, that was exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was exciting.
So we've done Poseidon. We should do the other, shouldn't we?
We should do, but we've got someone we should do. Someone from Pakistan claims to be calling. We should definitely do the others.
Yeah.
We're giving Sommers a little break this week because I think you're getting deaf to us. But, we are not. We wouldn't dare. Big up the Gregorian!
Right up. Richard Gregorian is one of our most ardent supporters, but he's also an excellent family lawyer, which means that he can represent you and your family's interests, whether or not you're still talking to your ex. He's going to make sure that the drama is not increased by whatever he does. So he has this approach where he will make sure that you are mentally okay as well as financially. Have a chat with him. No commitment required. He can pretty much guarantee they will make a really difficult time no more dramatic than it needs to be.
Chair. You're absolutely, you are absolutely right. And our new sponsor this week, 34sp.com. Welcome aboard, guys. Domain names and hosting, primarily WordPress sites. Web hosting provider there in Manchester, completely independent. So a lot of these internet companies and domain places, like huge faceless companies where you can't really speak to a real person. But with 34sp.com, their phones lines are open all the time, 365 days a year. And it's a small team, 15 to 20 people, but you will get through to someone who can either speak fluent computer geek. I know a little, but not as much as I pretend. Or they'll speak to you human.
Yeah.
They can do both of those. And I thought tonight maybe later on we might read some of the reviews, because they're all brilliant apart from two. You always get two that are like, most companies sucks.
No, but even that one was just, they didn't answer the phone as quickly as they had before.
As they used to. And then 34SP write this brilliant, lovely...
So polite. Here's the thing. They try to be as ethical as they can, right? So in a world where everyone just seems to be sort of climbing over each other to get your money, these guys, they will... they look after their staff so well that they, as COVID-19 crept in, they didn't have to be prompted by anyone, no government, no authority like that, to send their staff home. They said, look, if you're not comfortable coming in, stay home. Not only do you stay home till the end of the year if you want to, we will provide you with, masks and all the safety equipment you need to make sure that you get through this. What else they done? They offset the carbon emissions they would have with the help of the Woodland Trust. They plant trees. The carbon they would produce if they weren't already using 100% reusable energy. Renewable energy.
The carbon. It's an incredible company, and we had a chat with them. When the email came through, and we was like, yeah, come on board.
They're really thoughtful.
They also 34sp.com. If you're thinking of getting a website, if you've got one and you're not really happy, if you've got one and you think, well, maybe they could save me a few quid, have a look at the website. They've got a special code for us, TLNA. And that will give you 3 months for free. So it's got to be worth going and having a little sniff around and seeing what you make of that. So thank you.
Oh, also, the price you pay on their website is the price you pay. There is no sort of hidden costs. And you can walk away if you want.
Walk away. If you want to advertise with us, then latenigtalternative@gmail.com. We're kind of full till the middle of this month, maybe the end of this month. I can't remember. And then we're a little bit free. So if you want to, big companies, small companies, one-man bands, literally a one-man band. I'd love to advertise a one-man band. Then you are very, very welcome.
I think Mr. Ding Dong Wong is being a little bit racist towards me.
What's Mr. Ding Dong Wong?
Suggesting a Nolan sister.
That's not racist.
Because I look Irish. I take it.
No, you look like a Nolan sister.
Because I look Irish. I don't look like a Nolan sister.
You don't look Irish.
I do.
What does that mean? I think you're being...
No. If you know, you know.
If you're uncomfortable, time him out or block him.
No, I'm not that bothered, but it's just becoming a little bit of a thing.
Is he doing it a lot?
I've noticed it a couple of times. I don't know if it's the same person. Oh, they're being banned already.
Beautiful.
Oh, well.
Pete
I don't mind. I think the Nolans are fantastic, but I just don't know what that thing is.
By the way, Pete, I saw some incredible timing out earlier on. Wowzers. Wow. You got balls. I was talking to Catherine about that earlier. You got balls.
Although, fair
we
play.
got 2 cat cams. Someone suggested it, and I've left my folder thing next door, but someone suggested cat cams. We got 2 cat cams. Unfortunately, we've only got 1 cat in here at the moment. Cat cam, that looks wicked, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. I mean, at Christmas, we wait for Santa.
Yeah, and there's Patty asleep on me, but she's at a funny angle, and I'm having to hold her bum, otherwise she's going to fall on the floor. It's tempting to let go, isn't it? But that's not what this show is about. That's not what we do here. Matty says even I'm too scared to do what Pete did. It was incredible scenes.
I did it once.
What? Kai says, just tuned in. Cat cams, I'm here for this. This is what it's about. It's what you guys wanted. It's what you guys wanted. You realise the cat cam just becomes crotch cam if she is off.
And yes, we already did that joke, but thanks very much for joining us.
I get a really bad headache.
Oh.
Can you pass me my fizzy pop, please?
I don't think that's going to help.
It will do. Caffeine. Caffeine helps when I know I'm...
Has it got a caffeine in it, that?
Fizzy pop.
Soda.
Fizzy pop. All fizzy pop does.
Does it?
Why do you think it fizzes? All fizzy pop is caffeine. So what is this? It's a nice chilled show tonight.
Yeah.
You guys seem to really like the chilled shows more than... Rub the prick stick on your head. It's not prick stick, actually, but yeah, I will. But this one's almost dead. I'm getting there. But I've used it so much.
Now you're going to get a red head and it won't make any difference.
Do you reckon you'll carry on the New Year show? Possibly. My friend's was planning to get married on New Year's Eve.
Really?
Yeah, I told you about this.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know what the situation is there. I'd be up for doing a New Year show. If I haven't got the boys Christmas Day, I'm kind of tempted to do a Christmas show as well because, you know, why not? Look at you with the shark's fin.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mohawk it's back.
It's looking good, my friend.
Yeah, it's all right.
What's up? Why? What's... Look. Move the camera to your left ever so slightly, please. Oh, it's the kitchen, because it looked like the same setup that I've got under the stairs here, but yours is a kitchen sink.
No. I've only got the one room downstairs, so it's both kitchen and living room.
Okay.
Oh, do you live in what's known as a clipper home?
I don't know.
No.
It used to be a bakery, I know that.
All right, okay.
So I don't know if that makes any difference.
Yeah.
But,
okay, well, great call. What did your home used to be? Give us a call, 0203 286
Tidy.
6370.
Then I had kids.
70.
You will get through. Keep those lines clear. You can get caffeine-free soda.
Yeah, well, sorry.
Is it generally
Hang on a second. What country are you calling us from, Gats?
sody?
Let me just check. Yep, the United Kingdom.
Right, so you mean fizzy pop? We don't have sodas over here.
Sorry, well, okay. Well, I was,
Fizzy pop.
Fizzy pop. You can get caffeine-free fizzy pop.
Yes.
So your statement that all fizzy pop has caffeine in it is incorrect data.
Well, it's not incorrect data.
Yeah, it is.
Well, actually, it isn't, because only a knob would drink caffeine-free fizzy pop.
Didn't say I drunk it, just said it's commercially available.
Well, how do you know about it?
Because a friend of mine drinks it.
Well, what I obviously meant, and I'm happy for the record to do this, what I obviously meant is all the major fizzy pops have caffeine in. And here's something. Oh, I'm about to destroy you, buddy. Because I've just remembered something. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much caffeine is in decaffeinated coffee?
I like. See, if this was an episode of QI, I would go none, and that flashing thing would come up.
Yeah. You can't extract the caffeine completely from coffee. So all decaffeinated coffee has caffeine in. It's just significantly less than ordinary coffee. And sir, I would suggest that the decaffeinated fizzy pops are the same. They are decaffeinated.
So not uncaffeinated, just decaffeinated.
Thank you, Gatford.
Pleasure. By the way, can I also see a copy of your last year's tax receipts, please?
Why?
Well, because, that other bloke asked on Twitter. I just wondered if I could get it.
Goodbye, humiliated caffeine boy.
You showed him.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Can we...
Was Gatford looking at your cat the whole time of that?
Dirty bastard. He's supposed to be a Christian as well.
Hey, we've got new possibilities for this show.
Let me just click on this. Yes, talk to me, because someone
Watch
sent
parties.
What is a watch party on here?
Stan's told me about this. Right, so Twitch have sent this message through saying, our global creator community has been eagerly awaiting the full release of watch parties, capital W, capital P, like it's a thing.
Okay.
Ever since our closed beta,
as my boys would say, beta,
with a small group of creators in October. Well, grab your popcorn and gather your community, because today we're officially rolling out watch parties to all creators worldwide. With watch parties, you can kick back, relax and connect with your community while you enjoy your favourite movies or TV shows on Prime Video.
Remind me to talk to you about September as well. Sorry.
Yeah. Watch what you love. Enjoy new movies and TV shows, indie favourites, cult classics and more with Prime Video. Share the screen. So your webcam appears in the video player above chat, so your community can watch you react to every joke and scare.
Oh my God! Remember when Roger told us that Changing Rooms was on Prime? Imagine if that hadn't been a massive lie made up by a fantasist who just wanted to get our attention. Imagine how good that would be.
Could have been so beautiful. Invite your global community. Viewers around the world can participate in watch parties if the title is available with a Prime or Prime Video subscription in their region. They have to be Prime subscribed.
Time Corova Milkman out for 2 minutes, please. He says Quattro contains 0 caffeine, by the way. Who has to be Prime subscribed?
The person watching.
I am.
No, but the people watching at home. Viewers can
No, it doesn't say that.
Oh, if they can see it in their region. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say that. You don't have to have Prime. I have to have it, and it has to be available in the country that you're watching.
Feel the love. Your viewers can show their support like they normally would with bits and subs.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Amy. Danny did it. I asked quite a long time ago to time out Korova Milkman. For 2 minutes, I said, untime him out. Both Danny and Amy. You know that modathon? I can demand the money back. Thank you, Matty. Could you time him out for 2 minutes, please? As I said. Catherine, please.
So, here's how you do it. Add the watch party quick action to your stream manager. Connect watch parties to your Prime or Prime Video account.
Hang on. Add the watch party quick action to your stream
manager.
Here, watch party. Start watch party.
Okay, add.
Added. All right.
Easy peasy.
Done that.
Connect watch parties to your Prime or Prime Video account.
Connect. Okay. You can't see the. Can they go to your thing? Can they see what I'm typing in here? No.
No. Oh, Lino's interjecting.
Oh, Lino's a bell.
Lino said, and we know what your real name is.
Pasquale. It's little Paul, isn't it?
No, Pascal.
Little Pascal.
You might as well get Quiz Kit and do that monthly.
What's Quiz Kit?
Oh, let's just do this first.
Well, hang on. Quiz Kit sounds good. Okay. All right. So, all right. Now what do we do?
Go live with your webcam and mic. Start your watch party and enjoy with your community. Snacks highly encouraged.
Okay. So that's Streamlabs. What to find out what did he call it? Quick quiz.
Quick action.
What is it? No. What did Lino say?
Oh, Lino. Who cares
Quiz
what
Kit.
Lino said?
What's Quiz Kit?
Hang on. Give me a moment.
Did an interactive quiz.
www.quizkit.io.
Oh, IO's cool.
Is that your legal organisation?
Yeah, it's just crap games with loads of pop-ups that kids like to play. Run your own game show on Twitch. Create your own questions and answers, and it's completely free with loads of pop-ups. So, okay, let's try it now. Right, so we've got to make our own questions. Effortlessly host your own interactive quiz. Allow your audience to play along and crown the champ. Create your own questions or use ready-made quizzes. All right. How do I do it? Install. All right. Installed. Configure. We'll do this, then we're going to do a watch party. Welcome to QuizKit. Before you start, learn how to use it. Nah, I don't need that. I can probably work it out.
Here we go.
Create, edit quiz. Just type stuff in here. Just quickly get into it. Points. I don't want to set questions. Download quiz data. Excuse me. I've got such a bad headache coming. I've just got the sweats. What was that called? Quiz?
Do you want... I've got Nurofen.
I don't want... No, I've got Nurofen. I've always got Nurofen in the house.
Hello?
Okay. Ah, James!
Now then, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, we'd almost missed the stridency.
Oh, no, I'm too tired to be strident today. You won't believe the dramas and the rigmarole that I've been through.
Tell me about
the
rigmarole.
Don't.
Tell me about it.
Oh, it's shocking. So I've had to get a new job because, like a lot of other people, I lost my job during Corona, so it was a bit of a hard time. I've got this new job, and I was on universal credit for like 2 months, and I thought, I can't live from this. It's pittance. So I rang up the job centre begging them, said, get me anything. And they've only put me in a warehouse, and I thought, you know what? Fuck it, I'll just put me in
Whoa! Steady on!
Oh!
No, I said, sack it! I'm down, jumping the gun a bit there, like literally.
You've been particularly strident.
It's been a tense time for you. You might drop an F-bomb.
Yeah, so I've been doing this warehouse. I thought I'll just crack on with it. You know what I mean? Oh my! It's the hardest thing I've ever done. I'm like I thought I'd done work before. I did support work and stuff, which is like head work. I've not done out physical like this. I'm on my fingers. I'm tired. I'm underpaid. I'm aching. Oh, it's just awful, man. Awful. And then towards the end of the shift, I just can't handle it. Like, the manager comes up to me, asking me to do something that he could easily do himself, and I'm thinking, no. Anyway.
But that's what jobs are. Of course, the manager.
If he does it himself, you're out of a job.
No, but there was a target board, and he said, "Oh, we just go find out what your target was, what your numbers were today." And I was thinking,
well, why don't you just walk over and look at it yourself? Do you know what I mean? Why do I have to get up? Anyway, maybe I'm being petty because I don't like the job. But it's work. In a hard time, it's work.
Yeah.
So,
grin and bank it. Grin and bank it. You don't know how many times I've said that to myself.
Well, I heard something today, actually, that I thought was totally off topic. A bit like that. But it really shocks me about the aid budget that we give, the 0.7 GDP for foreign aid.
God.
And it's about 15 billion.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Quiz kit. God, I feel quiz kit. Quiz kit is really complicated, Lino.
Yeah.
So screw you. It says I've got to set it as an overlay, but I don't know what that means. Was he just about to do the we should stop doing?
I think he might have been headed that way, but yeah, he's ringing the wrong people. Ring James Whaley's into all that stuff now, isn't he?
Look at that. Isn't she stunning?
Pretending to be asleep.
How can they sleep with their... Do their necks lock?
They stack different, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah.
Lino, can you... Lino, what's an overlay? Please. Look at the hair on my arms. My baby boy is getting like hairy legs. He's 8. Oh, my baby boy.
Yeah, I've had to introduce my eldest daughter to deodorant. That's the thing, isn't it?
I'll introduce it to you. It's activated as an overlay. I know it is, but what does that mean? So how do I then put it as so it's activated as an overlay? I know, I've done that. How's the foot, Ian? We're not talking about the foot. That's
the foot is manky and it's probably going to have to come off at some point.
Richard Keys in disguise. All right, Jerry. How... I want to do a quiz. An overlay just means it will show on screen for the viewers. So can you... But you can't see it. You can't see it. Hello, Andy?
Hello. How are you?
I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
Do you know how to operate an overlay?
I don't know how to operate an overlay.
Okay. What can we do for you this
Twitch.
evening?
I just phoned up to say hi. And,
Hi.
Really enjoy the show, and big fan of the new format.
The new format seems to be me and Kath bickering, me looking at a screen while she's talking to idiots, and not much content. And that works for you, does it,
Working
Andy?
for a lot of people. I'm glad.
I like the pace of it. Yeah, I like the pace of your show.
Okay, thank you.
And I've been listening to you since Three Counties Radio.
Blimey.
Whoa,
And
mate.
then you turned me onto the Keith and the Girl show.
Yeah, they're
So then
good.
I started to follow lots of American podcasts. So that was really appreciated. So I've been a big fan for a while. So that's all really, not a lot. Just saying hi. And another face on your screen.
It's nice to see you, man. How are you finding the weirdness of 2020?
It's very strange. It's very different for everybody. But it's difficult. I'm working through it. So I'm working. So that's taken my mind off some of it. I'm not in the UK, so I don't see it quite the same way. I see it slightly differently. So
Where are you, Andy?
I'm in Slovenia.
Oh.
Oy.
So it's not as it didn't go as deeply as you had it in the UK. So it's still the same. It's shut everything down.
Have you got people there suggesting that wearing a mask is for
pussies,
wussies, and
not so much with that. No,
they're quite compliant.
Compliant. Yeah, we're compliant and just got used to it. It's not really a big deal. So yeah.
I'm tired of it, man. I'm really tired of it, and I would love it to get back to normal, and not this pretend normal that everyone is kind of going. I was in London the other day for the first time. It wasn't quite central London, it was Farringdon, but I drove through central London and Marylebone and all of that, and everyone just seems to be pretending that we are back to normal, and we're nowhere near it. And I'm just tired, man. I would really like You know, I'd like it to end, please.
Yeah, there is no end. I
Well,
don't know what to say, really. I mean,
thanks for that jolly call.
Yeah, everybody wants to get back to normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I came to London a few weeks ago, and yeah, apart from the fact it was very empty, I did notice many more people weren't really wearing masks. No distancing, and yeah, it was. It makes you nervous. Don't really want to go out in the street when there's that many sort of people that are just in your face with, breathing over you and touching you.
Okay, I want to play a quick game with you. Who's best? Who's better, Beatles or Beach Boys?
Beach Boys.
Okay, who's best, Beach Boys or Kinks?
Kinks.
Who's best, Kinks or who?
Kinks.
That's the correct answer, Andy. Well done. You just won 5 points. He's right. He's absolutely right. I do you know what, I was in the car, actually, as I was coming out of this, getting into my car, after I finished this job in Farringdon, and I turned the radio on. I actually may have been Spotify, and on came We Are the Village Green Preservation Society. Do you know that song, Andy?
Yes,
that is a great song. That is just so joyful, and you listen to the words. God bless Fu Man. God bless. What is it? God bless Sherlock Holmes. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. It's just poetry, man. His way with words when he was at the peak of his powers. It's just joyous.
Yeah, really, really, really great. Very English kind of sentimentality. It's really
my favourite album isn't The Village Green, though. I think it's the one after Arthur and the decline of the British Empire. Which was supposed to be a TV special, and it wasn't, so they just turned it into this weird album. It's the one that's got Victoria on, and it's all about being British, and war and stuff. She's wearing a hat. She's bought a hat just like Princess Marina. I mean, these songs, man. Tomorrow I'm going to go on a Kinks jag. That's my plan. It's going to be Kinks all the way.
Yeah, and I guess they weren't that far out of like the Second World War. It's only like 20 years, wasn't it? So you think about now, how long is it? Since 1960?
60 years.
60 years, yeah, the difference.
They were closer to World War II than we are to the 60s.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
And that generation, I mean, they had so much, sorry for anyone who's that generation, but, what a sort of thing to sort of live through the beginning of the war and then the 60s, and now, obviously, some of them are still going.
Yeah. Andy, it's nice to talk to you. You can call and talk about the Kinks anytime you want. No, you don't have to apologise for it. I love a nice geeky musical chat. Stay safe, and we will speak again soon. Thank you.
Keep going. Please keep going, because it's very good. And the numbers I think will grow.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Right.
See you later on.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
80s Kinks had some good stuff. A lot of it was rubbish, and their album covers are
They
terrible.
got a bit American, didn't they?
Well, because they were banned from America from about 64 or 5, or maybe 65. The reason they're so consistently British, is because when all the other bands like The Who and stuff were playing Monterey and Woodstock and I think The Who did play both those, and were touring, the Kinks got banned. And the reason they got banned, it took me years to find this out, is it was something, they were on a TV show, and like a light guy or someone said, you need to do this, and Dave Davis told him to F off and pissed off the union, this like one of the unions in TV.
Yeah.
And so they were banned. They were just banned because they'd done something that the union complained about, and so they didn't get to play in the States. I think it's like 65 to 70. So when all the other bands were over there being huge, the Kinks didn't, so they just stayed in England and became even more English. And then when they went over there in 70, I may have these dates slightly wrong, Britain was getting bored of them, so they went and became like an American sort of rocker band. There's a lot of their 80s stuff is pony, but there's some great stuff. Do It Again is good. I love Better Things. Oh man, what a song. Right, we're not doing that quiz because that's too hard.
No, let's do the watch party thing.
Well, I don't know how to now. We seem to have lost. Oh, hang on a second. Something's happening. Something's happening. Something's happening, guys.
Nothing's happening.
She's moved here. My little baby, I love her so much. We're so lucky with our cats. This door, Friday, is going to be inverted, so it opens upside down, like Tenet. Oh yeah, September. If you sub, I think I've got this right, you get 30% off. It doesn't affect us in the slightest. We get the same. It's Bezos that takes a hit. It's Bezos. And I think you can sub. I think it works for, someone will tell me if I'm wrong. I think it works for tier 3 subs. Tier 3 subs, 25 quid. It's a big commitment. It's for a month. You can renew it. It's a lot of money. I think you get 30% off of a tier 3, which means that you get to join us for the next tier 3 production meeting.
Yeah. And wasn't that a surprisingly fun
It was really, I really enjoyed
experience?
It, actually. We were going to go in there and just like shout at people, but everyone had really good ideas.
They were great.
And it was lovely, so thank you. Bezos owns Twitch, yes. Not Bezos, Bezos. And also you can, if you think, I'm really enjoying this and I've been subbed for like the last 4 or 5 months, you can sub for 6 months now, if you can afford it all in one go, and you get a third off. So if you sign up for 6 months, tier 1 or 2 or 3, you get 30% off. What? Doesn't affect us at all. Bezos loses out. So September, I think I've got that right. I should actually read up on it instead of guessing, which is what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
But Jenna, you were shouted out, but you're not a tier 3 sub.
But you are a VIP,
So
yeah.
Get stuffed. No, not get stuffed. Right, how do we do? Start a watch party.
Yeah. Or what we're going to watch.
Bluey. Can we oh, they got Parks and Recreation. Oh, I think you have to pay for it. Right, well,
Hell's Kitchen.
Honey Boy, that's a good film. We're not actually going to do a full watch party now, but I just want to test to see if it works.
Oh, I know what we should watch.
Lost.
Oh, no, it's not on this, is it?
Oh, hang on. Something's happening. She's moving there. Isn't she beautiful, my little baby girl? I love you so much, darling.
Look at that little face.
You're a little pudding, aren't you?
She's a smiler.
You're a little pudding. Look at her little pink pads. She's still got little pink pads.
No pink nose.
You're a pudding.
She's not going to get any bigger, is she?
No, she's a forever kitten. She's
You've
a forever
got your
kitten.
wish.
900 viewers. Cats, Kath. Whoever said cat cam, and I will check and I'll name check you tomorrow. Wow. You know the internet. You know the internet. These are astounding figures. Also, I think people are hoping we might have another breakdown. Where's your naughty brother?
Should we let him in? Open the door.
Well, he's asleep. He won't just come in. Let's just watch this. Look at the viewer figures. I don't want to be cynical, but they're going up.
Of course they are. And thankfully, she's not going to grow any bigger, so she'll be cute forever. It's like what people wanted from, your child stars.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
I don't know if this is
it's getting
TOS.
a little bit blue.
Is this TOS? Tier 2 is £8 and tier 3 is £20 during September. This is TOS, so we don't want to just come away from this.
Yeah.
Come away from this.
I mean, you can still see it a bit. I mean,
It's not better than Footcam, actually. But Footcam we can't do. Right, hang on. Start watch party. So can I choose anything?
Yeah.
So let me just type in something. This is just a test, right? Okay, so this is just a test, all right? We're not actually going to watch. I just want to see how it works. Watch party. So I just want to see how this works. So
what's happening here?
So,
I have to log in or sign up.
oh, whoa. Does everyone have to log in or sign up? Does everyone... Right, what is it saying for you guys? Llama Avenger, yeah.
But you have to log in or sign
Does everyone have to be... You have to sign into Prime too. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.
And not available on mobile.
Goodbye.
Oh, well.
Goodbye. Well, that's the end of that. That's the end of that.
Maybe we could do it as a special event at some point.
No. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll do it for people. Look at Pat's. Look at that. Maybe
Just wondering where that stroke's gone. Where's that stroke gone, please?
Daddy.
Where's my stroke gone?
Daddy. Fats is a little bit... She's a little bit into choking. She likes it quite firm on the old neck. She does... She's been watching too many of those blueies. So it's quite firm there, don't you? My little baby. Okay, well, that shows we can't just do it on a normal stream. So, but maybe we will do it, or maybe we won't. Who cares? No choking jokes, people. Okay.
Can we have a changing rooms reaction? Yeah.
On
Friday.
Changing rooms day. Though.
Yeah, that's the way we do it. Let's keep it special.
Oh, okay. Now Stephen Smith is back.
Yeah, with a new...
Makes it look like he writes his name and it looks like I've got a tattoo that says Stephen.
Stephen. Oh my God. See a bullseye?
No, mate.
That's out of order.
Even she's disgusted by that. No, that's not brilliant, Stephen. I do like Cat Cam. A lot. I like the fact we got two of them. I love the fact we're just getting more and more business on the screen. So it's to the point where
there won't be room for us soon.
Dear. There's some job this, isn't it? Oh, I've closed Skype.
We should say thank you to the people who have subbed in that. That's what people do, isn't it?
Yeah, go on then.
On this, let's see. So, Holtinder resubscribed for 3 months. Thanks very much. DJ Mineral, Emma 4290, Mr. Ed, thank you for your subscription. Appreciate it. CWC 1993 and Waiting for Sunday. Big up yourselves. Atty79, thank you very much indeed. You're very
Katherine
generous.
Boyle has resubscribed.
Yeah, for 8 months in a row.
Oh, this is why you wanted to do it. Oh my God.
You're welcome.
You are terrible.
Give me some praises, please. Go on, more. There's more.
Thank you for the bits, Katie. Katie, you give too many bits.
Random British dude.
I'm going to suggest just hold off on the bits for a bit because you've given so many. It's appreciated, but just hold off for a bit. You're giving too many.
Look, Random British dude resubscribed. Appreciated.
No, it doesn't sound like it with you yawning as you say his name.
I'm tired. Quicks56. Thank you very much indeed. Phil Hazel 93. Thank you to you too. The Aeon King. Thanks very much. Welcome.
I would say Aeon. Aeons.
I said the Aeon King.
Peaking Blinder. My boys asked me, what programmes did you used to watch when we were our age? I thought, What was your favourite programme when you were our age? I thought, I said Monkey Magic.
Oh, I used to love that.
And what was that? And I then had to describe it. And as the words were coming out of my mouth, I realised it sounded like most. I said, right, well, it's a Japanese programme based on a Chinese legend. And it's about a monkey who is a god, but he upsets Buddha by peeing on Buddha's finger and graffitiing on it. So he has to go on a journey with a monk who is a boy, but is actually played by a girl, and a pig demon and a water demon. They went, right. I said, I'm not finished. He does karate or kung fu, and he flies on a pink cloud.
Yeah.
And it's all done in Japanese, but they dub it over in English.
Yeah.
And the boys
with ridiculous accents.
I used to love Monkey. The first one I saw, 'cause remember my friend Orlando Kelly talked about it at school. And it was on that night, BBC Two, 5:45, and I sat on my mum's lap to watch it. And in the first episode of Monkey I ever saw was the one where Pigsy and Sandy drink the water of fertility and they get pregnant. Have you seen that?
I feel like I have. But
Oh, it's so funny. It's a little bit slow now, and I did go. Well, they started releasing them on VHS.
I bought the first one, and then I watched it, and I went, I don't need to buy anymore.
I bought like the first 4 or 5, and I thought, I'm okay. But it was funny, man.
I remember. Here's the thing about that kind of time. I remember watching TV, and I remember seeing these things. But like the A-Team, Wonder Woman, Monkey Magic, all that stuff. I'm really hard pushed to remember any plot lines.
The thing, oh Jesus Christ, girl!
What?
The thing about Monkey Magic, it wasn't actually called Monkey Magic.
Flipping it. No, it's called Monkey.
It's just called Monkey. The band
what is she doing?
that did the theme tune, Go Diego, were like a proper sort of proggy Japanese band, and then they did they're a proper band, and they did.
Born in a rock on a mountain top. Isn't it something like Monkeyest Monkey that ever was? No.
Born on a rock on a mountain top. By the way, if you ever the Book of Monkey,
because he gets squashed under it for ages, and then but the nature of Monkey was
irrepressible. The book of the legend of Monkey is flipping brilliant. It's such a good story. It's such a good story. Born. Hello, who's this sexy lady? Been sent a very sexy picture by Stephen.
Cutesy.
Beautiful. Hello, madam. Look at that. Those eyes. Born from an egg on a mountain top. Monkey is funky there ever was. He knew every
something.
Well, obviously, so
Nicky Knocky knew.
He knew every magic trick under the sun.
Something and something and have some fun.
Monkey magic, monkey magic, monkey magic. Ooh, doo, doo.
And isn't there a bit that goes, monkey magic, monkey magic, monkey magic, monkey magic. Ooh.
Yeah.
And then at the end, Gandhara, Gandhara, some said it was in India.
Gandhara, Gandhara, they said it was in India.
The one I remember was him going to the Dragon King's palace.
Yes, right.
And he had his magic staff. And I remember the Dragon Princess going, make it bigger. Make it bigger. And then he showed, no, bigger still, bigger still. It was all that. And obviously now, watching it as an adult, you go, oh, right, okay, I see what was going on there. But yeah, he had this tiny little sort of pencil staff.
But he'd hide it behind his ear.
Yes.
And of course, if he disobeyed Tripitaka, because he was a god, right? And he got cast out of heaven, or he cast out of heaven being a dick.
Because he said because he reckoned, he was boastful, wasn't he? And he reckoned that he could go to the end of the universe. And so Buddha said, go on then, I dare you. And he set off from Buddha's hand.
Yeah.
And flew 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 to what he thought were the columns at the end of the universe.
Here we go.
And he did a wee on them.
Here we go.
There it is. He did a wee on him and wrote his name. And then you see that he'd not even got
off at Buddha's.
Let's not do the spoiler. Let him see.
Okay.
The 5 pillars at the end of the universe.
He's been flying for days.
Prove I was here. Monkey stands where nobody has ever stood before.
How did he call his cloud?
It's his chest hairs.
Oh, was it?
There you go. There's the chest hairs.
He's going to write his name on it. Cheeky. I used to fancy Monkey.
Oh, that's Buddha in his female form.
Yep.
That's it. The great sage. King
Equal
Monkey.
of heaven.
Equal of heaven.
It's It's Andrew Sachs, isn't it?
Not doing Monkey. He does some of the other voices. He's not Monkey.
Miriam Margolyes was the Dragon Princess, wasn't she?
He does a wee then. But here's the thing, right? He was in...
Oh, you've not shown the revelation.
Oh, it's Buddha's fingers.
But she goes like this.
I couldn't... It was all
It's got
there.
a name on it, and then you realise it's weed on her.
He was in a Japanese band called the Spiders. There you go. I don't know if there's any footage of them, though. Oh, the Spiders doing Day Tripper, but I don't know if he's in this. There's a chance he might not be in them now. This looks like when you go and see the Hollies and there's only one person in their 70s.
And it's the brackets new Hollies.
Yeah. I don't. There he is. That was him.
Yeah, that's him.
No, I don't. Is it? He looks very young there.
Yeah. Get him to do this.
That's, we need a close-up. We need a close-up. Hang on. Stay with us, guys. Oh, the Spiders from the 1968 film Go Forward. Here we go. We're in. Monkey Magic is here somewhere. There. That's Monkey Magic.
That's the man.
That's Monkey. That's Monkey.
That's Monkey in a monkey's hairdo.
And
look at that cockiness.
And there's actual George Harrison there. But you can tell it's Monkey. He's got a bloody tambourine around his neck playing the clown.
Apparently, he went on to become a TV chef.
He's a TV chef, yeah. I was in Japan, I was watching TV one night, and I went, bloody hell, it's Monkey doing a cookery show.
Someone said the Fab 8.
This looks wicked. I want to see Go Forward starring the Spider.
Yes, it looks like a fun frenzy.
What was Monkey Magic's the actor's name? Monkey Magic.
We've looked him up before, haven't we? Because we've
tried to get him on the show. Actor. So let's see if we can find him as a chef.
That's him.
Masaki Sakai. Can I
Oh, look at Pigsy.
He looks like he does look like Mickey Dolenz, doesn't he?
He does. He's got a look of him.
He looks like I thought that Pigsy was played by Mickey Dolenz of the Monkees.
Same shaped jaw.
Right, so now we're going to get Mickey Dolenz as an old man. Right. Same guy! It's the same guy! It's the same guy! I love it! And there's the guy. Right, so let's just have a look at his Pigsy. So there's Pigsy, and there's Mickey Dolenz. Pigsy, Mickey Dolenz. Pigsy, Mickey Dolenz. There were two Pigsies. I think that might have been the first Pigsy.
Oh, look, and they've only got a picture of her young, because she died young, didn't she?
Beautiful, look.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tripitaka.
Aye. Right, so let's find Masaki Sakai. Masaki Sakai.
Need a freelancer? Go to
This is what you want, guys, isn't it? Rare monkeys footage.
time searching for freelancers.
Monkey.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be great.
He's got Dolenz's hat.
I love it. It's Monkey! Machidomari. He's dressed up as Slade. Oh.
Oh!
Oh, he's just a boy there. It's funny, all this was going on.
Just goes to show that all these shows were crap back then.
Yeah, yeah. Cooking. Oh, he's there with Pigsy. Is that him with Pigsy?
Excellent teeth.
Sugoi. So that's Monkey in the... That's Pigsy.
Yeah. What does Sugoi mean? Cool.
Sugoi means like cool, yeah, really good. Time out B sheet, please. We don't like that. Yeah, go and sing us a song.
Are they supposed to be getting married? It's supposed to be a wedding.
It looks like it. Pigsy and Monkey are going to sing a song. Hi.
それでは今頃こちらに向かっているだろう家族になり変わって私が神父に捧げる歌を歌います。お嫁においでよ。もしもピアノが
Dolenz.
His face! Oh! This is brilliant! And obviously, they have rehearsed the hell out of this. But this is beautiful. Sorry, guys. We'll show you some cats in a minute, I promise. But I'm having the time of my life here. When he pushes in. Mickey Dolenz pushes in front of Monkey. So I thought Dolenz had a contract that he could only appear in programmes with the word monkey in the title. Genuinely, as an 8-year-old, that's what I thought. Look at that. That's you?
Yeah, I was just thinking
that. And that's me.
I was just thinking that. Loving it, look.
Monkey Magic is singing Monkey Magic. This is the most meta thing in the world. My God. The show is called That's Enkai-tainment. So I'm guessing the host is like... Enkai is the name of the host. That's Enkai-tainment. Oh, this is wonderful. Monkey and Pigsy. Let's just... First of all, just because I said... Look, even Pats is awake for this, right?
Oh, hang on. Things you should know about an Enkai or Japanese office party.
That's Enkai-tainment, office party.
I love it.
We are watching Monkey and Pigsy singing the Monkey Magic theme tune. It doesn't get any better than this. Pigsy's not happy.
Yes.
He's got the stick!
Make it bigger! Make it bigger!
This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life! Do it.
Make it bigger! Make it bigger! No, bigger still!
He's doing it! Don't cut away from him, he's spinning it!
Look at the action!
This is amazing!
Oh! Also, the noises cojones make. like a cowbell.
Monkey muscle memory, Fizbin. Monkey muscle memory. Look at that stance he's got.
It's true, though. The nature of Monkey is
Irrepressible.
It's-
Oh! Oh, let's just watch the little ball tickling routine again, because that's wonderful. There are so many laughs in that.
Do it again and again.
He's worried. Pigsy's worried. Pigsy also... Yes. Pigsy also looks like Tinker.
He does.
Doesn't he? I worked with Tinker. Tinker was in an episode... Dudley, I can't remember his last name. Dudley something. Was in an episode of The Persuasionist, and he rightfully didn't like it, and he was a little bit grumpy.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't know until after he died. I think he set up the first British AA meeting.
Gosh.
I think that's probably possibly on Wikipedia. If he didn't set up the first one, he was certainly at the first one. I think he set it up over here because he was like really into acid and stuff like that. And he, if I'd known that, my God, I would have shook his hand. Anyway. These two are brilliant. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, this is brilliant! This is brilliant! His cheesy smile is brilliant.
It's gonna go again, isn't it?
Why is this so funny? It's incredible. So they're both singing a song called Music, but different songs called Music.
Ah. This guy.
I'm sorry. The length of that pause is beautiful. That is beautiful. His face. And it really feels like the end. That third guy's too nice to get involved with it. He's loving it. He's having the time of his life. Oh, it's that thing of just taking it too far and then keep on going. And it's Monkey. It is like Kaufman. Each ending's bigger.
It's gonna be another one.
He is irrepressible, isn't he?
Oh dear.
This is quite beautiful. How lovely that, you know, however many years after they did the show, they're dicking around like idiots again. You're right.
Bigger, bigger, bigger.
He's brilliant. Oh. Oh, Ollie, I hope there's another hour of this. I hope there is. Oh!
Quitters.
That... And now he's... It's Monkey again. I've got to stop because... my God, that was incredible. That was incredible. I've got to do this. That was amazing. That was amazing. Let's get you some. We've lost some viewers. That's fine. That's fine. That's what it's all about. It's an experiment.
We've just seen who stuck around.
There's cats. We'll get the numbers back up. Get the numbers back up very easily. There we go. It's a live, living, breathing cat. The numbers go back up. The numbers will go straight back up. We lost about 100 people.
They are
there.
going back up.
There we go. It's fine. That was beautiful. Monkey Magic was such a big thing for me as a kid. That is really... I'm quite emotional at that. Monkey and Pigsy just dicking around. What a funny sketch. I love it. Just getting the numbers up, guys. Just stay with us for a second. Here's a cat. Oh, God, I'll make her open her eyes. There we go. There we go. Look at those numbers go up.
It's incredible.
You can see it. You know they've got two eyelids. They've got an inner eyelid. So they've got the outer one, obviously, and then look, that's an inner eyelid there. It's great, isn't it? It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest. I mean, she's fast asleep. Look, my little baby. My little baby. You want to check on the numbers for me? Can I?
Yes.
Can I stop this now? Oh, bit longer. Good girl. Hello, darling. Go. Oh, I love you, baby. Oh, here we go. Oh, that really has...
That's Entertainment, I think, might be my new favourite show.
That was awesome. Thank you for joining us for that. Oh, man. That's made my day, that has. It's made my day. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed James Wells' show on Talk Radio with Farage and Davidson and some other idiots.
Oh, God.
There's always that option. That was lovely. There we go, the Sphinx. Speaking of sphinxes. 34SP.com. We've got 3 sponsors. We've got Summers, but we've asked Summers just to move back a week. So don't worry, they're coming back. We just asked them to move back a week because I think you guys were getting deaf. To the name. But 34sp.com is our newest sponsor. They're with us for a month, so we've got a lot of time to tell you a lot of information. Basically, they are web hosting and domain name providers.
They specialise in WordPress, right?
Based in Manchester. The industry is dominated by these huge companies, and this is a kind of modest size local company, 15 to 20 people, and they're kind of what we call in the business, they're the USP, the unique selling point is they go that extra mile for the clients. They are approachable. They're human beings. What I really liked about them is in the email, they told us how well they look after their staff. And when COVID kind of started, and before it was mandatory, when me and Catherine were trying to work from home and we were told we couldn't, 34SP sent all their staff home as a precaution. They also sent them special antiviral masks. Imagine. Yep. Why would an employer do that? I think it's incredible because it's the right thing to do. They've also told them they can stay home till the end of the year. Yep. They've been holding staff pizza parties over Zoom. It sounds like, a nice place to work. They also pay a living wage, and that is I think is a really important thing, particularly now when things are a little bit tricky. Open, honest, and ethical are their watchwords. They make sure that the prices you see on their site are the prices you pay. No hidden fees. Everything included as standard. Yep. And if at any point you want to walk away, you can do so. If you need somewhere to host your website, if you need a domain name, we'll read a couple of reviews in the next hour. We'll talk about the charity stuff tomorrow. But if you need some, at least go and have a look at 34. Oh, you can get 3 months free. How do you do that? TLNA's they set up a code for us, and we didn't ask, and actually it's a really cool thing. 3 months free. TLNA. When you put it all in your shopping basket and take it, and at the end you'll be asked for a code. You know how the internet works. Type in TLNA, you get 3 months free, and if you wanted, you could quit after 3 months, and it doesn't cost you a penny. I don't think you'd want to after you'd done that. Thank you so much, 34sp.com. We had a lovely chat, and it just seems like nice people, and this is kind of what we want to do with this show, as you will have seen tonight. Is we just want, we just want it to be nice. Nice is such a dirty word. It was nice. It was nice. Nice is great. Yeah. Celebratory, lovely, wonderful. No snark. And 34SP fit totally into what we are trying to create. They kind of restore your faith. They're a business, but they are not a-holes. Exactly. So thank you. They treat people well. Go and have a look at their website. Just go and have a look and store it and check them out and use the code TLNA. Hey, this is good. We've got Momo Meister says needs a website for their business. Blues Noodler also needs a website. Then go there. They're the ones. Go there, please. 3 months for free. Please. With the code TLNA. Please do. And if you get it set up, I tell you what we'll do. If you get a website set up and you can show us that you've done it through 34SP, as long as it's not like a bluey, then we'll plug your website. How's about that? If you get a website built or is hosted on 34sp.com for the month that they're advertising with us, we will plug your website as well. How about that? Big up the Gregorian. Right up. My legs are so uncomfortable because whereas Patty is sitting on the edge, I'm sort of having to just lift my legs up a little bit to stop her from... Look at her looking at her daddy. Hello, baby girl. I love you so much. Oh, I love you so much. Unlike naughty George, who's asleep in there on the towel. I bet he's asleep on the towel. wonder this wouldn't... No, it wouldn't stretch that far, otherwise I'd show you. Big up the Gregorian. If you're getting divorced or separated, speak to Richard and pals. They will make sure court's not a chore, and you stay friends with your boys and gals. They will save you money. You find a new lady to call honey. Just go and speak to the people at gelaw.co.uk. Okay.
Again, they're lawyers, but they won't be a-holes about
Thank
it.
you very much indeed. Poseidon, I'm going to have to move you, darling girl, because it's difficult. Poseidon, safety, management, Devon and Cornwall. Already, we have conclusive proof advertising here works. One of our viewers is moving to Devon and Cornwall simply because she likes what she hears about Poseidon. That's it. Let's move it across a bit so you can see the number. That's it. The only reason that Tatty Cakes is going... Thank you. Who did that?
Daniel Gray.
We'll show that in a minute. It's because Poseidon Safety Management are in Devon and Cornwall. It's tough to make... I just remembered something that Nick sent me. He sent me a new picture. He sent us a new picture of Zeus.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the picture?
Yes, I did. Late night Zeus.
I don't know if we...
I think he might breach the TOS.
Well, I don't know what some of these toys are here. So let's just have a little look. So this is not Zeus. Let's add we'll call it toys. And we're going to go and add that source, and we're going to go to here, and we're going to go to there, and we're going to go to there. So that is... oh, look, I can make it match up. Look.
Terrible business.
Photoshop. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. This is supposed to be kinky Zeus, but it feels so wrong on so many levels. They don't. But they do make Devon and Cornwall safer. So thank you, Nick, for your support, and thank you for helping keep this great country great again. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number.
They're security, but they won't be a-holes about it.
I
think we've got new slogans for all three businesses there.
Yeah, but they're the same. It's the same slogan. Logan. Yes. Not much happening on the other cat cameras. There is only one cat. That's a great shot, though, isn't it? I like that.
Lovely. We're just waiting for something to come down the chimney.
I like that. I tell you what I might do one night. I might sleep down here after the show, have a little sleeping bag in my airbag.
Yeah.
My airbed, and sleep on this cat cam.
Paddy O'Brien says, can we all take 5 minutes? I need a brew.
Yes. That was one of the things suggested in the meeting, is that we have 5 minute...
Comfort breaks.
I am up for that. I don't need a drink. I'm going to go and get some...
I wonder whether... Here's what we could do with... If we had one of our musical viewers, if you would give us a call and maybe give us a tune for a bit.
Oh, phone up and sing us a song.
I could go to the loo. You could put the kettle on.
I'm not leaving them alone with this. I don't trust them.
What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, but we would make sure that they were kosher before we went. I trust. I think the best of people.
I've got one mini roll left. Thank you so much for reminding me. Listen, we're going to wait for 5 minutes. If someone wants to phone... Oh, look at Pats, though. She's so...
Maybe Pats could do us 5 minutes. Could you? Just so I can nip to the loo.
You can go to the loo.
Put the kettle on.
You can go to the loo. I'll sit and wait, but I'm not going to do anything. I want a musical...
Put a big...
Stan says, I've never seen streamers go 3 hours straight with no break. It's hardly work.
I know, but it's bladder work. Bladder work, isn't it?
Streamers are lazy. Here we go.
Okay. Have you not got any... No. Oh, don't choke.
Don't go this way, though, because I have to move. You have to go to the toilet upstairs.
Oh, well. I'll go to the one that you clean.
Well, the big one, there's actually a little bit of fecal matter on in the bowl. I think we're going to have a troublesome caller, so I'm just going to mute them. Hello? Mark sent me a picture of his cat. Thank you, Mark. There we go. Not as nice as my cat. Jay says you could pre-record the ads before going live, then play it as a video, then you get a mini break every hour. No, I like doing it live because it catches the vibe of the show. That's one of the joys of doing advertising like this, is it's kind of a bit more spontaneous, catches the vibe. Oh, I'll keep closing Skype. Go off for a pee, because unless someone calls in with a song, we're not going to do anything. So go and have a pee, viewers. Go and get in your PJs. Go and oh, you see her face then? I've taken that. That was the call I was suggesting we'd get.
All right, it was it?
Kind of. Batboy says you could do a best bits video and then you could play that when you need a break or something. I don't think we really need breaks though. Yeah, I don't think we do.
That was a luxury there. I didn't really need it. I could have held on.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. So I'm going to sing a song if you'd like, but
okay.
Maybe you don't. I'm not
Away
sure.
you go. You're singing to Patty.
Okay. Right, so name that song. I've just been speaking to the one who holds the key. When she asked me would I like to wait and to see, would I like to try and explain, would I like to try and explain how my heart is feeling tonight with all the strain. I said I could take much more from such a friend, although I hope we weren't very far away from the end. For the time it's a getting late, for the time it's a getting late, and my heart is hurting a little bit from the wait. She just said, I got a bed here for you, I got a bed here for me, so you can look into my eyes and tell me what you say. Da, 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 da.
The British Johnny Cash there, Alice. So that was beautiful. Thank you, mate. I mean that. I enjoyed that.
Well, I was a bit off tune again, but
I like
I'm trying.
I like it. I don't know the song.
It's Steve Harley and Cockney Rebel from the Psychomodo album.
Okay. I genuinely, I really enjoyed that. Thank you, mate. Have a lovely evening.
Cheers.
See you later. I enjoyed that.
It was a bop.
Can people stop sending me pictures of their cats, please? Because I don't care about your cats. I care about my cats. Bing. This is fun. I still think yesterday's show was the best one we've done.
It's 17 minutes of perfection.
17 minutes of honesty.
Yeah. I've noticed that Patty's got a mean side eye.
That was incredible. Perfect comic timing. We back from the pee breaks, everyone?
Hope you wash your hands.
Are we good? It does look like Patty's hosting the show when on webcam. New to this, you're absolutely right, and in many ways, she is. The one who was, she is. There's a video game based around Monkey. Yeah, but it's based... Stop sending me cat pictures, although that is great, Nina. Thank you. That is absolutely stunning. My cats, have, the kids have started... The kid cats, Patty being one of the kid cats, has started sleeping in the laundry basket, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Oh, look, you took selfies when you were
Yeah, I did to send to you, remember?
Idiot.
Do you want to see my cat?
Yeah.
Oh, let me make it bigger. Hang on, I don't want to show you anything.
Oh, yeah. Inappropriate.
It won't be inappropriate. But how do I make that full? How do I do that?
On the right hand side, there's
Yeah,
a
get
slider.
rid of that.
There's a slider. There's a slider. There's a slider.
Oh yeah.
There's a slider. No, there's a slider at the top.
Is there?
At the top, there's a slider. Go across to the right again. To that slider.
Well, I just wanted to get rid of these bits. Is what I was looking at.
I'm not interested in your cat.
Yeah, you are. Show him that. It's an upside down cat. That's my cat.
Okay. Pat is unimpressed. Pat's one I've met Willow.
No.
Catherine's cat came and stayed with me like a week after she bought her. The family were going away. And so I said, I'll look after her. And I had 3 cats that time, Velvet and Lucky and Mucky. And it was such a joy to have a kitten that I got this loser.
You got
brother.
You got broody.
I got very broody, so I went and started looking, and these 2 came up. And I went and met them, and her and her brother both fitted in the palm of my hand.
But George's ears were like double the size of his head.
Yeah.
He was adorable.
That's what I like about her. It's the only thing I like. Can you see?
The only thing you like?
Yeah, it's like, I needed something black. There we go. Oops, sorry, darling. Oh, no, that was her whisker. But you can see, it needs to be white, actually, doesn't it? The little spiky bits. The little spiky bits on the end. She's done very well to sit with me the whole thing. Your cat doesn't sit on you, does she?
She sits next to me if I'm lucky. If I am lucky. Although she seems to be getting a little bit more affectionate. You know, now she's over 1. She'll sit next to me rather than sitting across the room from me and staring me out. So, you know, morsels of crumbs of emotion I get.
Right, let's crack on with the last hour of show. Did Catherine fix her computer?
Well, define fix.
She has a cheat to make her keyboard on her computer work.
But if all else fails, I do still have to just drop it.
She has to press it. There's obviously a loose connection somewhere, so you have to
Apparently
kind of press.
these computers are prone to this. Oh, these computers are prone to this. In that,
if anyone wants to buy us new laptops,
I would appreciate it. I do have to sort of massage it into life every day. But if I press, it's a MacBook Pro, an old one. If I press between the sort of frame between the space bar and the tracker, it seems to do the trick and gets my cursor going again.
Oh, Chris has taken a lovely still of Patty doing the side eye and tweeted it. Thank you, Chris. But I'm afraid that's copyright, so I'm going to have to actually ask you to delete your account now. That is unforgivable. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call.
Star Chaser 79 says, when can we get more Cath chat stories? What Chat is Fate stories?
Stephen Murdoch can fix it. Stephen Murdoch is I'm tracking him down.
We had a lot of trouble with him on the radio show because he introduced the idea of something called a wet reset, and it sent a lot of people's computers haywire, didn't it?
So here's some of the guests we've got coming up. Dick and Dom are coming up. Don't quite know when. They're just finding a date. It might be this week, it might be next week. Joseph Lavens is coming up, the professor. The UFO dude is coming on. Just finding a date for him. And that's it. Danny Wallace is going to do it, and I forgot to kind of chase him. So I shall chase Danny Wallace and get him on. And that's it.
For now. Oh dear, I'm very yawnful today. Apologies, everyone. And I know it's catching. I'm probably making you yawn.
We were up to nearly 1,000 viewers earlier. Click follow. We've got 10,023 followers. Thank you. The next target is 100,000. Also, it's September. So if you sub and you don't use Amazon Prime, for the whole month of September, you get 30% off. So if you're going to do a tier 3, normally 25 quid, it'd be 20 quid. That's a lot of money. I get it. I'm just saying that because a few of you have done, and it means a lot. The money gets split between me and Catherine 50-50. If you can't afford it, don't get yourself into trouble. Don't put yourself in debt. It's cool. I'm just saying this. You will be invited to a Tier 3 production meeting where it's a little bit of fun and we kind of have a little bit of role play. We pretend to be the big bosses.
We spitball.
We spitball some ideas.
There's no wrong ideas.
We do. We were only going to do it for half an hour, but we enjoyed it so much. We did it for about 45 minutes. In here. It's up on YouTube if you want to see the last one. So if you're a Tier 3, you get invited to that. You get a little whisper with a little secret Zoom link. And you're welcome to come. You can turn your camera off if you want, if you just want to kind of sit there.
Yeah, you don't have to speak if you don't want. You can just loiter.
Tier 2 is cheaper and Tier 1 is cheaper. You get 30% off. And if you have been subbed, you know, for 2, 3, 4, 5 months and you think, oh, I think I'm going to carry on for another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, you can book them. I think you can get like 6 months of tiers of Tier 1, 2 or 3 in one go, and you still get 30% off. So if you've been, you know, subbed to me for 18 months and you know you're going to carry on for another 2, 3, 4 months and you can afford it, then you might as well. I'd be going big. I'd be going in hard and getting a 6-monther. Yeah. That's what I'm going to be doing on the...
If you're going to do it anyway, you might as well.
Who am I sub to these days? I'm sub to What's on the Tapes.
Yep.
I'm sub to Groglet, whatever his name is this week. And Limmy. So I might going hard on those guys.
Wow.
I might going hard on those guys. Play this sound, put your beautiful cat on camera and watch her face. I cannot do that. Oh, I can, because I have to put the headphones near her ears, though.
Oh, she's having a rest.
Oh! What the hell? What even is this? Oh. Let's see if she can hear this. All right. Oh, you can't see her. Oh, she's going. All right, hang on. Don't do anything yet. She's going to go. Stay there, darling girl. Stay there. Oh, just put her on camera. Oh, let's just put her up here. There we go. Here we go.
Oh.
Is Willow?
No, that looks like my sister's cat, Teddy. Willow's got amber eyes. Ooh.
I might be able to do it. Hang on, if I can I make it come out through here? So you might not hear it quite as well, but
There are 4 cats in this house. Things are about to get real.
oh, not bothered. Apparently this sound makes cats and dogs freak out.
Look at that.
I don't want to watch Crano playing bloody Minecraft. Oh, you're going to fall, darling.
Need a freelancer? Go to Fiverr.com and...
Where is it? Well, it's not making her freak out.
She's watching the video, though.
Yeah, it's not freaking out. I renounce your nonsense. I renounce your nonsense as just that.
Well, hang on. Lane says his dog's gone.
Lane's full of shit. Lane is a liar. Lane hasn't been seen for months, and suddenly he comes in the chat and you're a liar. Got too many of these now.
Ow! Ow!
You're a liar. Oh, hang on. Excuse me.
What?
Where is James Bond? He's been hiding.
Oh.
He's probably got cramp. Where is James Bond? He's been hiding. His pants are probably damp. It's 90-year-old Bond, the really, really old Bond. He will have pissed his pants. Bond, where are you, mate? Where is James Bond? Where are you?
Oh, I cannot see him. I cannot. Ah, yeah, I can.
Where?
How do I point?
You think Bond is up your jacksie?
There.
You're hitching a ride.
The end of my thumb. Oh. Look at that. That's a sock, isn't it? Or a potato.
Hello? Hello? Sean, sorry, Sean, I'm trying to do a show. Sean, can you move out of the way, please, Sean? Could you move?
Certainly. It's a shock.
He's sitting on there.
You meant to wear your sparring...
Say that again, say that again.
It's a shock.
Yeah, it was a shock to me as well, mate.
You meant to wear your sparring on the outside, Sean.
There we go. Let's have Sean there tonight.
Peaky Bond.
Darling, it's really hurting my legs the way
I can see you spying.
This is great. This is a show. We got the two Bonds there. We got Cher. We need to get some more of your stuff. I know it's my house.
Yeah.
But it's full of my posters.
Wouldn't you mind?
Well, you need to bring a poster that we can stick up tomorrow to maybe go next to your Cher.
42, I haven't got a poster.
Well, we've got Cher poster. We've got a James Bond poster. We've got a James Bond poster. We've got
Okay.
cat cams.
Who would I like? Okay, let me have a pontificate.
My eyes are blind, I cannot see. Where is James Bond, Sean Connery? Where is James Bond, Sean Connery?
He's there. He's sneaking a peek. Oh.
Could we play what, Sheila? No. We can't play songs because we'll get stung for copyright. So, no. I don't really feel like we've earned any money. I mean, I don't feel we've done
I think you've been
anything.
thoroughly entertained. I think...
That Monkey Magic thing, I'm going to watch that again tomorrow. That was funny.
It was good.
That was beautiful. If I click on our late night alternative at Gmail email and it's all
Gmail
pictures of
email.
cats, you can all get lost. Nope.
Cat.
Cat Lisa. Cat Lisa. Jamie. Malcolm. Stop it. Stop sending us pictures of your cats.
Do love the cats, though.
I do love the cats. Cats are the best. Oh, my little baby girl's becoming a meme.
I want a gif of her side eye.
Anyone heard from Kit Bogart lately? Oh God, yeah, Alpha Sync are behind the cat. I'm so sorry. Where is that? There, should probably put the sponsor. Oh God, it's too busy. Let's put. Actually, if I put the Alpha Sync, there we go. Alpha Sync. I'm going to get an email from Lee at Alpha Sync, who's a very nice guy, going, Ian, can we have that computer back, please? You've not kept even a third of your side of the bargain, please.
Musical Gamer 2, what is your favourite Cher song? Well, that's an excellent question.
Oh, I do like Jessie James.
Yeah. But I've got to be honest, of all her different phases, I like the hair rock Cher best, I think.
Yeah.
So Turn Back Time probably, or something like that. Less so the electronic stuff. The more...
You don't like Believe, I like Believe.
No, you know why I don't like Believe?
Because you hate robots. You had sex with a robot once and you
No,
didn't find out until afterwards.
No, when I just got dumped,
His
my mum said,
semen was oil.
this song's about you. Yeah, and it was always on. And I was like, what? Stop it, Mum. No, it's not about me. It's about someone who, no matter how hard I try. So no, no. But yeah, early Cher.
I'm stopping supporting the cat with my legs now. Let's see what happens because it was really... Here we go.
She's going.
She's off. Oh, no, she loves her daddy.
She's going to have a look of her... Oh, yeah, she's going to that leg.
She loves cuddles with her daddy.
She really is. She is a bumlick, literally.
Not mine.
Her own.
But she's a creep.
She is.
By the way, everyone who pointed me, I was going to get there eventually because I'm on a Danny McBride jag at the moment. Everyone that pointed me to the Righteous Gemstones. Oh, thank you. I've got 4 more minutes of it to watch. Kath came in right at the end, and I would really like you to watch it.
I think I should watch it.
It
looked funny.
I showed you some clips.
But what have I been watching? I've been watching that I Hate Susie, the Billie Piper thing, because I think she's brilliant. But, it's I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's in the style of, like Fleabag. Did you watch Fleabag?
No, I didn't see Fleabag.
Well, there's not really no one's really likeable in it.
Can
and
I
it's
just
the
stop you
same.
for 1 second? BAPT, 20 subs. And
Wow.
I don't think that we thanked you. I was thinking about this that night when you gave us, I think it was 50 subs. And I don't think that I dismissed it a little bit too quickly. That was amazing. This is amazing.
Thank you.
Just wondered why you were 30 short this time. I'm joking. Incredible. Thank you for the 50 the other day. And I was thinking about that a lot. That is really kind. Thank you. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. You have done more than most of these scumbags here. So thank you. Chill. You have done your part and then some. We can eat again, Pats. Thank you. Namaste. It was really. I'm going to give you a close up. Namaste. Namaste. Kath's going to give you a close up. Probably something rude. Idiot. Little Shirley Temple. Let's have a go on your Shirley Temple.
No.
Okay. Thank you. That's
private.
Can I get an Irish passport? Sorry, you were talking about something.
No, I was just talking about that program. Yeah, like no one's likable. Don't care about any of them.
Does it feel like it's trying to get into the slipstream of Fleabag?
Zeitgeist. I think that the woman that wrote it is known for writing amoral characters.
Okay.
There's no comeuppance for people generally. So I've watched 3. I will watch them.
Does the husband look like me?
It's a man with a beard. No, he looks more like a thin Marcus Brigstock.
Thank you, everyone who said my performance in Mandy was exquisite. May not have been the exact word that you used, but yeah, it was good.
Do you think you could get a BAFTA?
Yeah, I probably could, actually. Probably could, if I was bothered by that kind of stuff. Not really into that kind of stuff anymore.
No.
Fleabag Lady wrote or directed Killing Eve.
Yeah, both.
Fleabag Lady wrote or directed Killing Eve.
Couldn't even be bothered to Google it before you waded in there.
Unbelievable sit stands. Unbelievable.
She worked very hard on that.
Dave says...
she's doing the new Bond, isn't she?
Fleabag?
Mm-hmm.
What, writing it?
Or directing it.
Good.
So, what I'm saying is, I doubt there'll be any magnetic zips. And if they are, they'll be on the woman's wrist. The watches. You know what I mean. James Bond, though.
I don't really like Craig David's Bond.
Don't you?
No.
He was born to do it, though.
I think it's silly.
They're all silly. They're all silly.
Is there any news about Man Up Snowflake? I really enjoyed the one you did. Yeah. I think I was off my face when I went and recorded that. I'm so up and down at the moment. I would like to do some more. I'm in a really weird spot. I talked about it a lot. I'm bored. I don't want to talk about it anymore because I'm bored. I'm always in a weird spot. Amy Transgender says this, and you're the problem with attitudes like this. This phone is so slow. It would take 10 minutes to Google something. I would rather just say what I'm thinking and get it wrong. That is why we've got Brexit. That is why we got Cummings flu.
Just go with what you think.
Facts.
Might be.
If you don't know, ask. Ask somebody. Say, I do not know. I do not know. Please educate. BAPT says, my absolute pleasure. Just trying to spread a bit of love and joy to yourself. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
It's appreciated. And I'm sure you sit here, physical trainer, and look at my body with disgust, thinking I could whip him into shape. Sorry, guys, we've got some action.
Oh, we might have to switch to the other cam.
Hang on.
Go off crotch cam. This is against the TOS right now.
Hang on. They're all in the wrong place. I've got too many cameras. Let's go here.
Uh-oh.
Where is she?
She's just behind my chair.
Okay, but don't move. More gut cam, please, says Hey, I found a whistle. Just subscribed. Okay.
There she is.
Where? Oh, no. Cat cam is brilliant. Well, I can't remember who it was. I will name check you tomorrow. Thank you. I've been meaning to do it for ages, so it was actually my idea. But I will name check you anyway, because that's the kind of guy that I am.
Fozzie Games TV, what's Poseidon's dog called? You mean, what, Zeus?
Zeus. Dirty Zeus.
Oh, Zeus. Dirty
Zeus. Who are you talking about, Zeus? Zeus is this guy.
Take your crotch off, please.
Oh. Let's get rid of that. You're absolutely right. Let's get rid of. Oh, I can't get rid of it. Hang on. I don't want to delete it. I've got so much rubbish on here now. Here we go. There we go. You're talking about this guy, Zeus.
Oh dear.
Party time, naughty little doggy. Anyway, Righteous Gemstones. Danny McBride. Who'd have thought? Come Zeus in a second. Sorry. Who'd have thought? Whenever we first saw Danny McBride, whatever it was in, that he writes it, he comes up with the ideas, and he directs some of them. Who'd have thought that he would be the most exciting person working in television at the moment? I've done season 1 and 2 of Eastbound and Down. I've got 2 and 4 to do, but I wanted a break from that because it's a little bit heavy. It's a bit coarse. I'm trying not to say the word tissy heavy. You see a lot of bare boobs in it, and it's just. But I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. But I just wanted to have a little break. Vice Principals was wonderful. Wonderful. Season 2 of Vice Principals is perfect. It's perfect. And then the Righteous Gemstones. Oh, it's so good. Walton Goggins.
What's it on?
Like Sky or something. I don't know. Uncle Baby Billy. What are you talking about, Uncle Baby Billy? And he's like this old guy, but he was obviously used to be called Baby Billy as a kid, so he's just Uncle Baby Billy now. It's so good. It's so good. I just love it. Anyway, something else I love is Zeus the dog there with his toys. There, she's playing with some toys, and he's got a muzzle, and he's got.
I bet that makes a hell of a noise. That one.
Here we go.
On the right.
Poseidon safety management, man guarding, guard dogs, mobile patrols. I mean, what do you want me to give you facts? I'll give you facts. These guys could kick your ass. They won't.
But they could.
They could do. Here's the truth. Me and Catherine are planning to go and do some robberies in Devon and Cornwall. That is a true story, and I will confess it. We were planning to drive down there, spend a week in there, separate rooms. We were going to rob some Nissa Happy Shoppers. We were going to throw a fete on the beach, the Cornwall beach.
I was thinking about jacking a school.
For old people. So all the old people go out and then we go into their homes and steal everything.
Yeah.
You were going to jack off in a school.
Jack a school, yeah.
Jack a school. Those kind of things, those kind of robberies.
I was thinking maybe a bit of joyriding while I was there and some fly tipping.
And then we saw that Poseidon Safety Management worked there, and we did some reading up on it.
Too hot for us.
Too hot for us. It's just... they're just too good. They got manned guarding, guard dogs, mobile patrols. They're going around in there with their uniforms on and with their patrols in the cars.
Yeah. We went, well, this is too much for us. We went Dorset instead.
Dorset got totally screwed over. It was awesome, actually, because they got some wicked jewellery there.
We went on something of a spree.
It was incredible. So the reason that Dorset has been robbed mercilessly, Poseidon Safety Management. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much indeed. And big up the Gregorian. You know what he does. I'm not going to say any more about him. Thank you very much indeed. That means we get more time to talk about 34...
SP.com.
SP.com.
You want a website? What, a WordPress one? Oh, you need to have a word with these guys.
Let's speak to these guys. Should we do one of their reviews?
Yeah.
And by the way, if you get a domain name or web hosting and you use 34sp.com while we're advertising.
And why wouldn't you? You can get 3 months free with the code TLNA.
Well done. It's a tricky one.
TLNA.
It's a tricky one.
Tilna.
And if you can prove to us, and we'll speak to 34SP as well, and show us that you've got one, we'll give your website a little plug. As long as it's not like Bluey's or so. Someone who, in fact, Guy Luke, who had built my website basically iainlee.com WordPress, and he did it for free.
Yeah.
He kind of fixed it. It was a bit messy, and he cleaned it up, and he did it for free. And I keep saying that anytime. Anything I can do for you, man, I totally owe you. And I have to keep emailing him every couple of months going, can you change this? Do you want any money? No. Just, okay, fine. And then today he sent me a DM on Twitter. I wish I'd kept it to show you, but I got a bit embarrassed and I deleted it. He said, Ian, I wonder if I could call in that favour. My friend is in a competition for a calendar for men's mental health.
Right.
But she's up against like proper models. Could you tweet the link? Well, I clicked on the link, and it was pictures of a lady's bottom. And I said, look, I'm really sorry. I can't tweet a link.
She Miss Bum Bum.
I can't tweet a link. I said, look, I'll be honest with you, that is a beautiful ass. But I cannot tweet a link to that. I'm so sorry.
That's an award-winning bum.
It was a great bum, and she deserves to win. Brandy deserves to win. But I couldn't do it. Irrelevant. 34sp.com. Here we go. A review from Howard, just on Google Reviews. And it is 4.9 out on the Google Reviews. 4.9. That's ridiculously good. Out of 185 reviews, their average is 4.9.
They try to make sure that they are straightforward, open and honest with everybody.
Maybe they're hacked into it. I'll pick a review at random. Not read this. I've used 34sp.com for about 20 years. They started, I think, in 2000. One of the first. In that time, I've never had cause to consider moving to another provider. Their service is exemplary, simply brilliant. Their telephone support is always courteous and efficient, and they resolve problems before they become issues. I'm always delighted and confident when I recommend them to other businesses. 34sp.com, and if you use them, use the code TLNA, and if you can show us while they're advertising with us, you've got a website that's hosted there, or we'll give your website a cheeky little plug. How's about them apples, boys and girls? 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a quote.
Give us a ring. Why not?
You shutting down your computer?
Yeah, I'm on 1%. What's the point? I don't need to fact check you today. You're being quite factual, I've noticed.
We've got more emails at Late Night Alternative. Hang on, let's just take this call. You go on.
Hello. Yeah, fine, thanks.
Oh, did you do? Were you? Hang on a minute. I've got to find the one that you did. This guy is flipping brilliant, right?
Was it the one that was almost interchangeable with the actual one? Was it that one? Oh, there you go.
Oh, I can't find it. I feel like my computer is. Oh, is it there?
Yeah. Hey, there it is.
You did that.
20 years of experience right there in that corner, my friends.
And can I just say, this guy did it for free.
Oh.
Let's get rid of that shot. Oh, we can't hear him. Oh, no, hang on. Tried something now? Oh, no, you're missing great content. It does this sometimes, right?
What the hell?
What? Oh, maybe because I've buggered it up here. Say hello now, Lee.
Hello now.
There we go. Lee was saying...
that he 20 years of experience
and
has
he designed
brought us to
that.
this.
He designed that. Yeah. He designed that. He designed that.
You probably wouldn't have noticed, but we couldn't find the actual AlphaSync logo, and so we used this one.
This clone. Why have you got a big gold Thomas the Tank Engine towel there, mate? Blanky. Is it a blanky or a towel?
It's a fort.
Obs.
Oh, do you know what? We're going to do a den at the weekend. I haven't done, and my boys are just on the cusp, 10 and 8. I haven't done a den for ages. I'm going to do a den.
It was my kid Henry, so he's 6 years old, right? Earlier on, he made himself some fruit kebabs and went and sat in his den for an hour. What a lad!
Bit of me time.
There you go. There's the fort. Oh, that's the. That's
not a fort. That's
a tent.
Pitching a tent.
Is it exactly? All right. Catherine's being vulgar. Hang on, I'm having. Oh God, what's happened here?
Oh.
I've got mind your language.
Gosh.
I'm having terrible trouble today. I've got too many things on this computer. Right, so hang on. Oh, fudge.
Why'd you have to get flashy with things? Just keep it basic. You can't cope with all these.
Screen 2 should be up here. Here we go.
It's surreal seeing you on Skype, actually, when you're used to watching the stream.
It's surreal seeing you on Skype when I'm used to looking at you through your bedroom window.
I was actually going to call for a quick. Well, there's a reason, I guess, not just the logo. But I was talking about my son earlier, and he's got to have his tonsils out in hospital next week because they're really big. They're like, ridiculously big.
Show off.
Well, yeah. No, he snores like an old man. He's 6 years old. It's crazy. So we had to go in for a coronavirus test. Tuesday it was. So yesterday, yeah. Wait, what day is it today?
It's Wednesday today. I've got no idea. I spent most of today thinking it was Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and have you had one? They're unpleasant.
Is it up the nose and down the throat?
Well, it's weirder than that. Like, it was done by nurses, so they know what they're doing. They really vigorously attack your tonsils with a swab, which makes you gag, and then they put the same swab up your nose, like uncomfortably far up your nose. Like,
yeah, it goes up. Yeah.
I swear I can still feel it, like in my eyes or something. It's horrible. And so get the results on Friday. But part of me is like, I'm actually relieved I've had a test because I spent so long worrying. Oh, have I got it? And you're like, have I got a sore throat? Am I dying, or is this just having a?
So hang on. So when are you going to the hospital for the operation?
So that's Monday. Yeah.
But so you've had the test yesterday. You get the results on Friday. Supposing you catch it today or tomorrow, do you get tested again?
Well, I mean, I'm in quarantine effectively now. So
right, of course, I'm an idiot. Yes.
Yeah, so I can't even go out for a bike ride or nothing, which is it's kind of taken me back to the start of this whole thing, really. And
how was the boy? Sorry, I'm just putting this up here. Well, how was the boy feeling about the operation?
He's sort of a bit oblivious about it, really. He just knows he'll go to sleep. But it's weird because he's quite a worrisome child, and he doesn't sleep too well, and he has nightmares, and he's worried about bugs in his bed and stuff. But he was fine with it. He was just like, yeah, I'll go first. Want to get it done with. It's amazing.
Well, it's an adventure at that age, and the same way that Kath's eldest and my eldest are really excited about braces until Kath's eldest actually had the braces fitted and went, oh shit, these hurt.
It was the same for me at school. I was like, my mate Ian's got glasses and braces. What a lucky prick.
Yeah. Oh God, I've never broken an arm or a leg. I really wanted to break my arm.
I broke my arm. It wasn't fun.
I've broken my arm, mate. So.
I did the same one twice.
Did you? Oh yeah, you did. Yeah. You're very clumsy.
Well, both times I was showing off. I was asking for it.
I don't know if you got time or if you're going to move on to something else. But a couple of years ago, I had a mental health issue that I'm pretty much over now, and I thought it would do me some good to talk about it, and also might help someone else who's in a similar situation. It won't be too long.
We haven't really got time, Lee, but thanks. Imagine, not tonight, mate. No, not tonight, Lee.
Well, like I say, it wouldn't matter because I'm pretty.
Go. I'm teasing. I'm all ears.
I know what you're like, you swine. So. A couple of years ago, I basically to give you straight, my balls just really started hurting like a hell of a lot, and there's a long story of like they diagnosed me with some kind of infection, and I was like, oh, okay, at least it's that's fine. And I've got a bit of a history of like medical anxiety anyway. Like I'm one of those people who always goes to the doctors. Am I dying, doc? Just tell me. But it wasn't ever really a debilitating thing. I've always been quite anxious, but it's never really stopped me doing things. So I'd worry about the thing, and then I'd go and do it anyway and be a bit terrified, and usually it's fine, it never really occurred to me that I might have had a problem. So anyway, it turns out that after they stuck a camera up my knob...
that's one of the things I'm so terrified of having to have one day.
Oh, it's awful, mate. Let me tell you, I said it was up there. It was awful. It was the first time I've ever had anything like an operation, and obviously there's no anaesthetic or nothing. Well, not obviously, but there isn't any anaesthetic. Anyway,
Did they let you bite on a stick or anything, or?
No, it was just like the most uncomfortable thing. Anyway, and I was like, halfway through it, this doctor, he had such a bad bedside manner. Halfway through it, I was like, oh, I really feel like I need to have a wee. He goes, oh, that's just because we're inflating your bladder with saline. And I was like, well, you could have told me about that, because I've been sat here going. Anyway, and then at the end of it, he goes, right, that's it then. No, we can't find nothing wrong with you. And they basically, when you unclip a tape measure.
Yeah. Oh.
It was like that.
It unraveled.
I haven't even got one and it hurts.
I mean, it wasn't like that, but it felt like that's what they did. He just kind of went, right, let's get that out. Anyway, and I was like, and he goes,
like when you press the button on a Hoover and it winds up the thing, yeah.
And he goes, yeah, sorry, I should have warned you. I was like, yes, yes, you should have done. Anyway, that's by the by, because it turned out.
Well, you've got to watch this back, Lee, and read the chat. I am never having that done. I'm squirming. No. This is horrible.
I mean, I've sort of had to have it done because they didn't know what was wrong with me, and I was in all this pain. Anyway, it turns out there was actually nothing physically wrong with me. The only thing that was wrong with me was I had an enlarged prostate. Okay, and I'm only 40 something, and it's quite young to have prostate problems. And from what I was told, it was caused by stress and build up of stress, and as a consequence of anxiety.
You're not saying blue balls, are you? It's not when you say stress. It wasn't you're just around some sexy ladies for a while and nothing happened. It was.
That's a good kind of stress.
Okay, all right, yeah.
It keeps you on your toes. And then I just sort of, the doctor basically said, "There's nothing more I can really do. There's nothing wrong with you. Go and see a therapist and do some yoga." And I was like, "Fair enough. I'll try anything. I'm sick of it." It's like I was at my wit's end. And I just started getting into yoga, and I saw a therapist, and I just realised that basically I've always been like a little bit like anxious, and it's got worse and worse over the years. I was a very anxious kid. It didn't really stop me doing stuff. Like when I was at university in my prime, I'd still sort of go out and I'd do everything really. I played rugby. I'm not sort of a fearful person as such, but I'd always sort of overthink and worry about everything, and it slowly over the years it built up to the point where it was actually a genuine problem. And I looked back and I realized that I was just so highly wound up the whole time. I feel like a different person now, and I also know that it's just part of who I am. I just am a bit of a worrier. I'm a bit of an overthinker, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like I say, I'm a designer. It's part of my job is to think, oh, what about this, and so
details,
Yeah, so in some ways it's just part of me, and it's been beneficial. And I already feel better just talking about it to a bunch of strangers, because I've told all my friends and stuff. I'm happy to talk about it. It just occurred to me that with all this coronavirus stuff going on, part of me is like, actually, I've been preparing my whole life for this.
A lot of people have said that, man. A lot of people have I'm ready. This is the Olympics I've been training for forever.
You said that to me at the start of this. You said, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it.
I did, and I tell you what, I remember trying to explain it to you once, and I couldn't. I don't have the language. I remember saying to you a couple of years ago on air that I could see that this whole fabric of society that we live by is blue Rizzler paper thin, and that you could just poke your finger through it at any time.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what has happened. That it's collapsed. It's kind of building back up, but it's collapsed. So what do you? What the thing I'm keen on at the moment is I love hearing war stories. I'm a big fan of war stories. But yoga? What else? Meditation?
I've never actually explicitly tried to meditate, but I feel like I do get that from the yoga. I've never sort of sat there and gone, right, now I am meditating. I feel like I've gotten that from the yoga. It's and I'm not a particularly flexible person, but I am now. I'm getting better now. But it's just that sort of pausing and just taking just focusing on your breath. It's such a powerful thing.
Yeah.
My son is a bit, like I told you before, he's a bit anxious. And I've been telling him, when you feel like that, breathe in slowly, hold it, and just stop and just So
the breathing thing is simple, but it's also so easy to forget because it's kind of an automatic thing. But I found myself this week. I've really struggled this week, And I've just found that I'm breathing and the breath is going down to here.
Mm.
And it's not going down into my stomach. And just by focusing on it and bringing it down into my stomach, just for like 20 seconds.
You just need to do it once, like, you know.
Yeah, doesn't solve anything. It just releases a little, it just softens it a little bit.
Yeah, and I found myself doing that. In fact, last time I felt like this was when my mother-in-law was dying. And I kind of realised, it kind of creeps up on you. Kind of realised... I stopped eating and I didn't have any appetite, because when you feel like you're up to here all the time because you're not breathing properly, you haven't got any appetite. You haven't. And I've been feeling like that again recently, and I think it's because the opposite of you guys. I've always been it'll be all right, and I've come to the realisation that it might not. And it's terrifying. It's terrifying. Normally it's like, okay, just sit it out for a week. I'm sure it'll be a different story in a week's time. And this just seems bloody endless. And I'm getting exhausted. I'm getting exhausted with the Pollyanna in my kids, I think.
It's hard work, isn't it? It's really hard work.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lee.
That's all right. I enjoy the show, mate. I think you've nailed it. I'm glad that Jeff Bezos is spending a bit of money on some decent content on Twitch. I've been watching idiots play rubbish computer games for years, so this is a breath of fresh air.
We'll be doing some. I'll be doing some more computer games. Send our best to your boy, and fingers crossed.
He'll be fine.
He will.
Sure. See, I'm cured.
There you go. Nice to talk to you, Lee. We'll speak again.
Take care. See you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
What a nice fella.
You're a nice guy.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he did send us the thing. Ad 1 of 6. I'll be subscribing tomorrow. Yes, Quemish. We have 6 minutes of ads every hour. If you subscribe, you shouldn't get the ads. I think there might have been a little bit of a problem recently. You might have done, but you shouldn't. And it is September, so if you subscribe this month, you get 30% off. So guys, why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? You be stupid.
But honestly, that square breathing is incredible. And we never got Sarah Benincasa on.
We didn't, did we? Let's get her on.
I wonder whether I think she maybe had to take some time out for her own mental well-being, and she said she couldn't do it and stuff, and kept putting it off, and that's cool. We would never want anyone to be stressed out by the idea of talking to us. But I listened to her podcast and she mentioned about this square breathing, which sounds like, oh my god, what is that? It's just breathing in and holding it, and then breathing out and then holding it, and you do it for like 3 seconds each time. My god, doesn't it make a difference? Doesn't make a difference. And sometimes you realise, at times of anxiety or stress, that you are kind of up here almost in your throat all the time. That's why when I get stressed out, I get a sore throat.
When I get stressed out, for a long time it was headaches, and then it was stomach aches.
Yeah, stomach. What was that film you watched about back pain?
Dr. Sano, man. Dr. Sano killed my back by watching a documentary about a doctor that thinks that nearly all back pain is related to childhood trauma.
Yeah.
And I'm watching this thinking, well, this is bollocks.
Yeah.
And I watched it over 3 days because I couldn't. And I sat here and watched it with my legs up on the side. I had terrible back pain because I'd beaten the world record for dabbing. That's a different story. And I watched this. We had the guy, I can't remember his name, and he emailed me actually the other day. Michael, I think his name is. I have to check. And I watched this film. He's a proper doctor in the States. And he found that it couldn't quite work out that most people that came in with back pain, when they were x-rayed, there was nothing there. There was nothing there. Even if there was just nothing there. And they were giving them all this medication, and people were becoming addicted to medication, and it was suppressing the pain, but then it would come back. And I can't quite remember how he did it, but he hypothesized, Michael Galinsky, that was it, thank you, Matty. He sent me something else that he's been working on. I think he's fascinating. That back pain came from childhood trauma. And once he did that, and just tried it on a few people,
yeah.
And I watched this film, and it cured my awful back pain. I couldn't stand up straight, and it cured it. And I thought, well, that's a nice coincidence. That's a funny coincidence. I will send this film to my sister, who is a lot more logical than me. She's very talented, but she's a lot more... She's not quite as hippy-dippy.
Analytical.
Yeah. And she'd had really bad back pain, and she'd been on painkillers for quite a while. And I said, I've just seen this really interesting film about back pain. You might find it interesting. Didn't tell her anything. Didn't say, oh, I think it's cured me.
What's it called?
I don't know. I don't remember. Doctor Butthole. And I didn't tell her that it cured me. All the Rage, Saved by Sano. Matty is the guy. And it sounds kind of woo. I know. I sent it to my sister and I didn't tell her that I thought it might have cured my back. And she watched it. And I said, did you watch it? Yeah, I did. And the weirdest thing happened. My back felt better afterwards. I went, great, because that's what happened to me, but I didn't want to tell you that's what happened to me because I didn't want to influence you in any way whatsoever. Pajama Speed, it totally sounds woo. And I spoke to Michael, the director, and I said, dude, because I'd ordered the book and I didn't read the book.
And yet, when I get stressed out, I get stomach pain or I get a flare-up.
Yeah.
You know, I've had cold sores from being a kid, and they always happen when I'm stressed out. Exam times, they would boom.
Yeah.
Now, it kind of happens a couple of days after a real kind of high point of stress. So, you know, there is a link, isn't there? There is a link between your health and your emotional well-being. I mean, it's all health, isn't it? Like mental health is health.
Yeah. And when I get the back pain comes back, I talk to it. It's one of the things I've learned is I talk to it and I say, aha! I know you're not real back pain. I know I haven't hurt my back. I know that there is something traumatic in my life at the moment. Quite often it's to do with like my kids or something. There's something going on, and this back pain, and it's quite hard to do because if it really hurts, this back pain is not real. This back pain is stress. It's real, but it comes from stress, not from a physical thing. So back pain, I want you to go away. I don't want you. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to work on what is stressing me out. You're not helping. And it sometimes takes a couple of days, but it goes. Or maybe it just goes anyway. And maybe it was just a coincidence that after I'd watched this film, my back pain went, and when my sister watched it, it went.
And of course, we should say, if you've got persistent pain, you should go and see a doctor about it. But it's worth a thought, right?
Someone has said, someone has given us a little YouTube-y. I've got YouTube open up here. We're not going to watch Monkey Magic do. All right, okay, hang on. I've got too many of these things. Where's my second screen? Why are you doing? Why is everything's moving as well? Tell you what we'll do. We will watch Monkey Magic do the tablecloth trick once.
And also, we've realised after going to see Dirty Dancing, just bringing it back to what we were talking about at the beginning of the programme, that we need to look for a little bit of joy every week, treat ourselves that way.
Yeah, here we go.
Again, because we haven't done it for ages.
So here's Monkey Magic doing the tablecloth trick.
Has that got a pole in the end? Is that normal?
It's probably fixed because that guy! What magic! What magic!
That's an actor. I could see him acting.
Whoa, magic! He claps like Louis Walsh. Have you seen Louis Walsh clap?
Yes.
Guys, Louis Walsh
not
clapping.
as good as when Nicole Kidman did that one.
Oh, let's get some clapping. Let's get Louis Walsh, then we'll compare it with
weird clapping.
Louis Walsh claps like a monkey. He really. Look at that, he does. Do you remember when he called Ricky Gervais?
Everyone did, didn't they?
Gervais? No, his name's Gervais. Who are we looking at? Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. Someone said we should look at this. Chiro. I've never been to a chiropractor. I've been to osteopath. Chiropractor. Oh, chiropractic adjustment gone wrong.
The chiropractor thing, that is a little bit sketchy, isn't it?
Well,
it's not the same as an osteopath.
Well, I thought but an osteopath is considered alternative. Because I thought osteopaths were legitimate.
No, because GPs can refer you to an osteopath.
I mentioned it to my father-in-law, who's a doctor, and he went, "Oh, you're going to see those." No, it's seen as an alternative.
Oh.
Saying that, I had one osteopath who was brilliant, Brian, who was great, and he would sort my headaches out and my back and my posture. And then the last two I had when I was here, when I had the bad back.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
When I had the babies, there was some of my friends took their kids to a flipping children's chiropractor because apparently they went through trauma.
Oh, and then their babies. Yeah, we did that. Bollocks. Great new chiropractic.
Oh no, I can't be listening to cracks.
Okay.
Can we watch someone like pick a big hole out of their foot again or something? Oh.
Another deep breath in through your nose, far as you can go. Good, and out.
Oh mate, that's not real, is it?
Good, let this go.
I love this move. I miss Brian because I love this move. This is a move. Wow. I want it. Oh, I love your way.
That doesn't sound right to me.
That's to me is the sound of pure sex.
Go lay on your back. Nice and gentle here. Good.
I want to tell you I love your way every day.
Mouth through your mouth.
No.
Hang on, because all that is this. Here we go. Listen.
Don't.
Hang on.
Well, you're not right.
Hang on. Oh, I can't. I'm a bit stiff actually. I can't do it. But
no.
There's got to be someone off shot snapping twigs.
Let your shoulders drop. Let your everything.
Whoa, baby!
How can one girl be so clicky?
Doing the toes.
No, don't.
I've only ever clicked my big toes once, and it was just...
I tell my daughter off for doing that.
I'm not as click as I used to be. I want to find this woman and marry her, by the way.
What, human bubble wrap?
Can I click one of your fingers?
No.
Why?
Bugger off.
Actually
bugger off. No.
Let me click a finger.
No.
Let me click a finger.
No, leave me alone. No.
One toe.
No.
The little toe
Everything's
you
where
don't even
it
feel.
No. All my cartilage and everything is where it should be.
Give me one finger.
No.
I'll
give you that finger. No.
Because you know you can click. You click here. You can click both nuts. You click here, and then you click here.
Good luck with that. You're not doing mine.
I think I'm not. There we go.
No.
Come on, give us a finger.
No.
Can I give you a finger?
No.
Atta girl. That's it. Yes, ma'am.
He's enjoying that a bit too much.
Atta girl. That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
This guy's a right to. He's not. He's nothing. I mean.
Atta girl. That's it. Yes, ma'am.
Shit, you do.
I'm gonna straighten your ass right out.
He's
going to straighten your ass. I thought he said I'm going to straighten your ass right out.
I don't know, but this doesn't seem very.
Ass.
This doesn't seem like the most professional of conversations.
I'm gonna straighten your ass right out.
Ass or act? That is close.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna straighten your ass right out. There you go. Atta girl. That's it.
She's not clicking. This is just.
No, he's just pulling her around and enjoying it.
Labor tear in your right shoulder.
No.
There we go.
He's not very good, this guy.
Lined up here in a minute for you. There we go.
No.
There you go.
No.
This guy's not right.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh!
Feel right.
Oh, yes!
Yep. You noisy one, aren't you?
You're a noisy one, aren't you?
I don't like his chat.
No. My first osteopath was a young woman called Sarah.
She went, yes, you did. Uh-huh.
And
You have that.
She was
Ain't
great.
you a noisy one?
When I discovered, because I had terrible back pain, And I had no idea what you could do, and I think I Googled it. No, it's before Google, but anyway, somehow I ended up in this osteopath's. And she's a really lovely woman. I saw her for a long time.
Antonia, did she pay extra for the dirty talk?
And she was quite a short woman, shorter than you. And it was just wonderful. You know, it was she was so nice. And I saw her for a long time. But she used to be a horse osteopath, and she worked with, I don't think it was the
She
British.
sadly what first?
I don't think it was the British equine team. I think it was Canada. And she would go and click the horses' backs by lifting up their back feet, and you kind of just go whoosh. And I said, what was the noise like? And she just went, Ian, it was amazing. I wonder if we can find that in a minute.
Oof.
Nice.
The trick there, of course, is I'm going to do it on 3.
1,
2.
2. Oh.
Remember that?
Oh no, stop it.
Excellent.
Oh, jeez. Stay of his hair! What's going on with his hair? Someone's going to click that.
I do not like this.
I wish you'd let me click you.
No. I will remain tense.
Look at this harness he's going to put her head in.
Look what you did to her jeans. Oh, mate, no, stop that.
That is not right.
This is like something from flipping 50 Shades. Look at that bench.
She's dead now, that woman, isn't she? That's just the Velcro. That's
Oh,
just the Velcro.
stop that.
That's not a thing. Ooh, what's this? This is like a sex bench. Hang on.
Gentle. Let it all go.
By the way, can we just look what's going on here? I don't
Yeah.
get those things.
They're called gauges, aren't they?
They couldn't put a microphone that close to me because I might squeeze out a little funk as well at the same time.
I might.
Nice and loose here. Good.
Thing is, all these, you know, women looking very sexy while they're getting manipulated. I never looked hot when I was getting...
No, but don't you have to wear light clothing? I know that when...
Yeah, I'll go in my joggers. I'd strip down to my pants.
Pants.
Yeah.
Well, they're not going to do that on camera, are
No,
they?
they're not. They're not. They're not.
Oof!
There you go. Wiggle your toes a little bit.
Oh man, no, stop
One more. Oh, is this the same one?
Need a freelancer? Go to Fiverr.com and find one in seconds. Or don't go to Fiverr.
Just going to get us demonetised again for being obscene.
It's worth it.
Man alive.
Here we go. Oh. I might do an amaranth here. Be careful.
That reminds me. My sister had a car accident and she went to one of these once. Didn't realise that she had to wear special clothes. She was wearing a thong. He made her bend over and all sorts.
I bet he did. I think I would.
You should have lost property, shouldn't they? Oh, stop it. Do you know what I'm noticing? They're all really fit, which just goes to show exercise is bad for you.
Yeah.
Hold here and here. Take a deep breath in. Let it all the way out.
What was that? I wonder if he gets a horse. Horse osteo. Oh, here we go. Horse osteopathy. Osteopathy. Lame no more. But I want to hear a crack. Horse gets cracked. Wail on the horse gets cracked. No music. Well, this is music.
Oh, Waylon.
Let's go back. Good boy.
There you go. Enough
I'm still-
estrogen to be able to do more than one thing at once.
That's about the truth.
Yeah. Nothing? Good boy.
I think he's going to pull Waylon's tail.
Yeah, we put a grazing muzzle on the other day, and I think he thought if he
Stop that!
if he got in deeper brush, that he'd be able to eat.
Yeah. All right, see how it dips right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's an hour. So depending on your level of education in chiropractic, a subluxation.
I do know that word.
Click it.
Yep. I notice he seems tender on those areas.
Yeah. That's what we're looking for. So that's...
What's he done?
I wouldn't want to get that close to.
Click it.
When y'all start back school?
How is he not getting kicked?
Now we're going to adjust the right hip. This is tuberous crowley here. We're going to drive it forward and down. The only difference in his sacral ours at 45 degrees. Another one right there.
Good job, buddy. Good job, boy. Good job, Waylon. Good boy. Boy.
Well done, Waylon.
Feel good?
Good lad. Oh, I think, do you know what? I think we're done.
What have I just seen?
We lost about 100 viewers doing the clicking. I love it. I love it. Some show. Don't forget to check out the. We must mention this tomorrow earlier on. But you know, there's a daily podcast of this show for free on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. It is free, and just by downloading it, it helps us, and we get a few pennies for each download. So that's really helpful. And there's also a YouTube channel, youtube.com/Iain Lee, where all of these shows get uploaded and loads of stuff. I've got someone sent me an old episode of Rise. I got a load of old VHS tapes of stuff that I've done, and some DVDs. It's mainly VHS that I'm going to upload.
Mhm.
And we do clips from the show and all of that. And subscribing to that really helps as well. We've gone up from making £1.50 a day to about £1.86 a day.
Mate.
So it's going to happen. It is going to happen. Elsie, thank you very much for the sub. Disco, thank you for the sub. Let's find someone
To raid.
What do you want? I feel like should we try just chatting today?
Yeah, let's do
try
that.
just chat. Let's try just chatting. So I enjoyed that. By the way, that raid the other week.
We want a mid-size raid.
We want about sort of 50, 60, 70. Oh, we're in that area already. What's this stream such fun? I'm aware we do young women a lot, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Should we have a little look? No? Don't fancy it?
Well, now you've said that, let's find someone else.
Yeah. The person, someone's asking the raid with the young lady with the TARDIS. It's Janelle Wheeler. I can see her. She's on now if you want to go and have a look.
Yeah.
Janell Wheeler. And she was delightful. Absolutely delightful. I mean, most of the men do look like bell cheeses.
Building the desk. Oh, he's not looking though, is he? Oh yeah.
PO Box packages. No, that sounds a little bit.
This guy.
September follow goal 900. What's going on here? I like the look of this. Is that a yellow submarine shirt he's got? No, it's not. But I thought it was. Let's have a little look.
What's he doing? Huh? What's he doing?
Bearded Jinjo plays World of Warcraft, scary games, and indie games. I want to make as many friends as
Oh,
possible.
and he's nice to his dog.
And your friend.
And he's got his Christmas tree up.
Let's go and follow this guy. His target is
Good boy.
900, and he's not.
I love you.
There we go. Let's do this. This guy looks great.
He's very sleepy.
If you like, do follow. If you don't, just leave quietly. Don't have to say anything. We're back tonight.
Oh, that's a good
We're
one.
giving away
I
a
might
noble
look
chair
into
tonight.
getting,
Tonight?
Yeah. Tonight we're giving away a noble chair.
For my wife.
I've got no idea what the competition is.
I was about to say which house. She
I think.
Oh, you mean tomorrow night?
Around the corner.
No, tonight. It's 9 minutes past 12.
It's not tomorrow till we've had a sleep.
I think the competition might be coming up with the competition.
Okay.
I think that might be it. We'll see. We will be back tonight. Go and enjoy this. See you later. Goodbye.
Night.
Thank you, everybody, for coming through from Brazil and
Europe and wherever you're from. I appreciate you guys.